Barnaby's just fucking chilling at the moment. Just make sure this is fucking working. Want to make sure it's working, eh? Ow! Oh my god, that siren's so annoying. Right. My Discord thing worked. Yes! Shit's we're over there. Right. Barnaby needs some food. Okay. Go on. Shit, where's my beard? Got no beard. Can't be wrong with no face. Where's my face? Oh, hopefully my face will load in at some point. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm spot. Thank you for turning up. That's... Oh, no. Oh well, don't have a face. A face. This is real Barnaby. Seems good. Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Current actives.
Loud and clear. Negative.
10-4. Any RRU out there with an empty seat?
Got a PCSO in my car. You can jump in with me if
Yeah,
you
let's
want.
do it. I'll be out front. Oh, fucking timing on that bad boy. Evening, gentlemen.
Evening, he's just in his head.
Ah, fair enough.
How's
Yeah,
it
not
going?
bad, not bad. Just flown in. What's it been like today?
When I flew in, there was a police chase at the time from a bank robbery. So I just quickly jumped in my car and just flew up to the bank chase just to help out. By the time I got there, they'd literally just stopped them. So then I drove back down one of the suspects in the car. That's been about it
It's
for
been
me.
pretty quiet then, eh?
Yeah, see how it goes tonight.
Yeah.
Who check?
Loud and clear.
And Joker's also on duty again tonight.
Oh, sweet. Is he just ARU or is he chiefing or something?
He was driving a chief car last night, so I've got no idea.
That Evo just went through a red light. That Evo
Well.
went through a red light that BMW's chasing now. Good join in.
Yeah. Have we got any update yet on what's happening in relation to the sergeant rules at all?
Sergeant rules or the sergeant roll? Sorry.
Not sergeant rules, sorry. You know the rule for the Evo?
Yeah, it's up there.
Trying to pull that
left,
Evo
left.
for running a red light.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just past dealership
yeah,
now.
it's currently going.
I believe they've pulled over at 744.
Need help with the chase.
No, that's not choice.
Do you want to get out for
Yeah,
it?
I'll
Or
do
want
it.
me to,
Pulled
keep
over.
these
Already.
details? Yep.
Get the plate on your car, yeah?
Yep.
Okay there, sir.
You alright?
Yeah, how's it going?
I'm alright, thank
You went through a few reds up at Legion, and
Oh,
then
sorry, I was just,
I believe the BMW in
I
front of
was-
you did give you some sirens, and you continued to drive away.
Oh, sorry, I was in my own world.
You were where, sorry?
I was in my own
But
world.
while driving around the streets. Doesn't sound very safe there,
yeah,
sir.
like I just weren't concentrating, so my bad.
Alright. Mind undoing your window, sir, so I can check your license.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you on the phone there, sir?
No, that's you. Talking to you.
If you could just show us your driver's license, that'd be great. There we go. Daniel, yeah, you got your car license.
Yeah.
This is your vehicle, yes, sis?
Yes, my vehicle.
Alright, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna double check that, okay?
Oh, okay.
Have you got the plate on the vehicle?
En route.
Got shots
fire.
fired.
Yes.
Comes back to a
brilliant,
postal.
right.
A30 postal.
Alright, sir. Confirm this is your car. You've got a driver's license. I'll just issue you the fine for those going through those reds today. If it continues and happens again, we may be looking at taking your license.
Unit.
That's fine.
It's ridiculous speed. Unit still to those shots fired just in case. Currently
Right,
chasing
that
a
fine's
red
with you now,
Evo,
sir.
done a left on the
28
wrong
days
side
to
of the
pay
slip
that.
roads up onto
If you
the
don't,
M11.
we may come after you and give you some jail time instead.
Onto the right side.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
fine.
sir.
next
Oh, thank you for
slip
paying.
road.
Alright, brilliant. Thanks, sir. Safe driving,
It's
please.
alright.
Right on exit at 710.
Alright,
You can jump in the front passenger seat as I think my PCSO crashed. Speeds are excessive at the moment, over 180
Crocodile
miles
Dundee?
per hour. Barnaby.
or cocaine,
Past
crocodile, I
the
should
lowest
say.
storage.
Was that him?
You can pass the Chinese little hut towards Rainbow Garages. Spy vehicle
Alright,
is
let's
spinning
go
out
join in
of
this
control.
chase.
Alongside, vehicle spun the wall. Vehicle's still going, I believe. Where's it going towards? Currently 60 miles per hour down the Rainbow Garages at the moment.
There, that's Mike.
We have a additional backup.
Yeah, we're
because
on
we
route,
believe
Mike.
it's come from the shots fired.
Currently behind you.
Now heading on to the M5 slip road at the Rainbow
Hang a right
Garages.
and then go straight. Ignore the
728 on the M5. 728.
straight. We need to get
It's
on the
now on
motorway.
the wrong side of the M5.
Yeah, straight. We need to get on the motorway.
Towards the NHS at this moment in time. Stand by. Road at the
You got
NHS.
dead-ended. I do this all the time.
Again, doing a left towards the motel now. Cutting over the road and done a right 612.
Motel.
Towards
Yeah,
the
they're going really,
garages
really
and doing a
fast.
left again. Vehicle is now doing a right at motel. Right again. The Vinewood Plaza at 608. Vehicle spun round again.
Right, so if you go
I've done a U-turn.
Left here.
608
Go left
postal.
there, yeah.
Heading up the hill at 604 postal.
and then next right,
Towards
should be able to catch
the
him.
top storage petrol station. Carrying on from there at postal 592.
Oh, they're going out of the city now.
Postal 532 now, braking at the Rochester Plaza. It's got a massive 1050. Jesus Christ.
Did you see that police car?
I did see that police car. Hopefully they are okay. What's your situation, Mike? Are you okay? Mike? Is it Mike that's crashed? Is it
You
Mike
okay?
that's crashed? Can we get units on soon?
It's bought. Man, how's it going on, Mike?
Be dead.
Right, sirens off on scene.
Dead.
Gun. He's got a gun out.
He's got a gun on.
Come here. ARU, get here. ARU, come here.
Team
Did Mike confirm that that was a huge crash, right?
Not with the ARU, man.
is heading our way.
Chief Mike held hostage.
You hear me, mate?
Open that.
Okay. We'll get someone to move in for a negotiation, please. Who's the highest level?
Can we get sirens off at the scene?
Apparently the driver's injured.
We're going to place a roadblock on the road to stop all traffic.
Right.
Hey, we're bound. Hey, Webby! How's it going, buddy?
Right.
Got ourselves a fucking police hostage situation right here.
Go down the bottom and block off the bottom part of the road in case any vehicles come on.
Alright, mate. Let's have a look. Right, mate. Let me just go on radio real quick. Give me a sec. Right, lads, we've got an officer hostage. Let's switch to dispatch. Stu. John, do you want to come over to me as well?
There's another suspect just got out of the car. He's crawling. There's another suspect just coming out of the car now. Enjoying a good time, yeah. Well, the thing is though, if we start shooting, he's got like a one-tap headshot on our officer, so we need to take it careful.
Mate, there's a car there for you, alright? I'm gonna shoot you.
No way, I'm ready in case another vehicle
would I
comes
shoot you,
and
mate?
jump into another vehicle.
Right, we want free passage for that hostage. Obviously we're not gonna shoot you, mate, alright?
I wonder if we'll... Yeah, so that was the take hostage sort of animation. You get 2 buttons to press. You can push one to push them out of the way, or the other one is just straight up execute. It's not like it's like an animation for it as opposed to it being
Why would I shoot you? You haven't shot us. You haven't shot us, mate, alright? And you haven't shot the hostage, so we're not gonna shoot you, alright? You need to take a chill pill. Because you've got an officer hostage, mate, alright? Alright, so what you're gonna do, yeah? You can put your mate in the car, go with that officer, alright? You're gonna have to put your mate in the car by letting go of that officer, and then you're gonna drive away,
I'm pretty sure this is going to go down as fail RP because that was a massive crash and everyone should probably be dead. Mike's not going to exaggerate a crash.
So we're dealing with this.
Yeah, take his tyres when he goes to drop. Oh, there you go.
There's still another one there. There's another one on the floor. Come here, Mike. Come to me, Mike. Come to me, Mike. We'll get you sorted. Come to me. Come to me, Mike. Come to Barnaby.
This one may be injured, mate. Can you hear us,
Hey,
lads?
Mike. How you doing?
Okay, I'm okay.
Are you injured from that crash?
No, they crashed. They should be dead
Oh,
anyway.
okay. I thought you'd crashed too.
That's insane. The lottery ticket's open.
Yeah.
NHS radio.
Mike, you okay?
Yeah, Mike said he wasn't actually involved in the crash.
Ticket's opened. Lottery ticket's open.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. You can put your hands down now, buddy. You're safe.
Go on, sir.
Was that Yorkshire that took that shot? Just letting him go. No, he fucking dead, mate. He's fucking...
And then it just went straight past me.
Can we get the sirens turned off on the scene?
Thanks, mate.
Very nice shot,
I'll
whoever.
do a sound check on mine. Yeah, mine are off.
Can we get these cars shifted because they're moving about all over the place?
That's so good.
I'm just gonna try and move this car, buddies.
That's why we're on dispatch 2.
Oh, I can't move the car.
For fuck's sake.
I head to the bank robbery.
Right, who's good? Who wants to stay here?
I'll stay here. I'll stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
I'll
one.
stay on.
Alright.
One of them's not. One of them's just on the ground dead, and he's not. He hasn't been wounded or anything.
Yeah, one of them's dead. One of them's unconscious.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this one.
Radio check main dispatch.
Yeah. All right, let's go, buddy.
One of them's dead, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm in the back. Well, that was exciting.
Aye. I decided to stay in the car because I saw everyone else get out. I thought if another car, because there was reports for another car, if another car came up, I could have been straight on chase.
I was just about to shoot the guy before he had a gun at Mike, but he managed to grab him before I could get close enough.
As well.
Okay. Yeah, because obviously they reported another car, and I thought I could get out of the car, but in case another car does come, with everyone else already out of the vehicle.
Yeah, in those situations as well, obviously you've got tier 3, you've only got a pistol. Now that I'm chief, I've got tier 4 and an SMG, so you know you've done the right thing. You've got the ARU boys there to protect you.
Did I go in with the tier 4 arm and the SMG? I need to get to sergeant if I can get an SMG.
Yeah. But you still only get the tier 3 armor, unfortunately.
Where they go?
Maybe they need fuel.
The petrol station right next to the bank.
Maybe they're super low on fuel. Who knows?
Maybe.
Weblaugh, you still there? How you doing, man?
But yeah,
How are you?
Like I said, that's what I'm pushing for now.
Yeah. We'll be sorting it all out fairly soon. Me and Mike need to get our heads together and just sort it out. But with all the other higher ups and stuff, we've kind of been doing other stuff as well as the RRU stuff.
Yeah.
Now that those other two, Sadie and Joe and Oscar, have sort of taken some places, it gives us some more time to get back to RRU, sort of new boys out, you know.
Yeah, well, I also, you know, the route for the
Nice
Evo.
one. Nice one, Webby.
I actually watched the video about 20
Yeah.
times because they just wrote down the route, and then Mike was like, "Oh, it maybe."
Yeah, I'm
change it."
sure.
For fuck's sake.
Like, I pretty much memorised that route from when I did it. I think, you know, you've got to be with one of us anyway. If you can practice it in one of the cars, and then we'll just give you directions when we're actually doing the evaluation thing.
Yeah.
Right, this car's in pretty good nick, right? This doesn't need to be refreshed before we go in, does it?
Nope. I've not so far today. While driving this vehicle, I've not actually had one accident, or even scrape. I'm pretty good
Nice.
so far. I'm gonna quickly get fuel first. When I've got the fuel, do you want me to park across the road or actually in the petrol station facing out?
Yeah, might as well park here, like facing out, and then we can grab them. What's that? A RAV4? Can someone grab an X5 on the scene, please? There's a 4x4 outside the bank. Oh shit, I'm still on dispatch 1, 2 even.
Currently in an off-road.
Was that
I think that. I
comms
think.
going a bit
I
in and
think
out
yeah,
for
it
me?
was. Yeah, same for me. I think someone said they are in an off-roader, right?
You able to repeat comms on that again? Sorry, when your voice box broke a little bit.
In a off-road vehicle.
Yeah, you able to come down towards Polito Bank for the bank robbery?
Yeah, I'm about 0.20 out.
Brilliant.
7-4.
Yeah, just park here.
What vehicle is it at
Engine
the
off.
bank?
Looks like a RAV4.
What,
Looks
sorry?
like a RAV4.
10-4.
Isn't that usually the car for the AA lads?
It's the car that they used during the event.
They usually get up to no good. They kidnapped me in one the other day. Both were wearing matching
Have
masks
you
and
got a
matching.
plate for that vehicle? Have any of you got a plate for that vehicle?
Apparently not. Oh, he's checking it out. He's checking it out. He's checking it.
Juliet Yankee 173.
Somebody get a wanted ready for that, please.
Did you get that full code?
I've only. Can you repeat that, please?
I got.
A hotel or Kilo Juliet Yankee 173. I think it's hotel.
3 robbers in the bank and one.
I still got no idea what you're saying. HKJY, is that what you're saying? Hotel Juliet. I'm sure you said Kilo in somewhere at that point.
Hotel Juliet Yankee 173 Brian Kent.
Alright.
Sounds right.
Do you want to get that set up?
Can I get a wanted ready for the vehicle, please?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll do it now. Online list. Where is Brian Kent? I wish this thing. There he is.
We'll be staying back with the hostage as well.
10-4.
Ready.
Well, I've got a feeling this car's going to
You
go
good now?
straight towards the mountains.
It might do. Okay.
Straight away to a right. Left, in the back alleyway, going out through the back.
Alright, we're going back round the alleyways again, heading back towards the bank. Taking minor damage going through the smallest alleyway here.
Look out the other end.
Heading back towards the main road out of Polito. It's gone right. Lead car, take comms.
Currently heading.
Alright, keep distance,
west
let them take the lead.
Of Polito, along the main road. Taking a left into the car park.
Right, you can go up that road. You can take that. That's a pass. We can go up that. We can go up that road, alright?
Understood.
Probably fast camp.
It's a dirt track, isn't it? Aren't we okay to go on the dirt tracks and normal cars?
It's dirt track, yeah.
If they go off the dirt track, then we're screwed.
Heading onto the bridge, heading further up. Close postal 057.
Just make sure you stay on the track, yeah? Otherwise, we're not allowed.
See, I don't think we was allowed to do this in these cars. I thought it was only the 4x4.
Dirt track, I'm sure we're fine. It's just like the actual grass and mountains, we can't.
Ah, okay.
And rocks.
There's limits, because like, this car could go up grass quite happily.
Yeah, quite easy.
Heading into the Sam Mall. heading off road.
I know where it's heading to. I know
Need car
exactly
take
where that
hands?
route it is.
He's now going up the dirt track, postal 5-3.
Yeah, Webby, you gotta love how serious it is. It's a serious server.
Continuing on the
We're not
track.
here to piss around. Yeah, you can see him up the hill.
He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna come out near.
He's now going onto the
Do you want to loop
No,
round on the road and see if
no.
we can get ahead of them?
towards the bridge. at
Oh,
postal
shit.
149. We're taking a right.
You okay
off
there
road
in that red
onto the
beamer?
dirt track.
Millie, you okay?
Continued on the left.
I
Carrying
landed
on
on
the dirt
4
track.
wheel salt.
Maybe you got a bit of concussion and your head hurts.
Yeah.
Can you boys, can you get out of there or not?
He
He took a left,
try.
left.
Backwards, Winnie, backwards.
Still heading up the mountain.
Alright, go
Oh,
limp
there
yourself
we
to the police station and go sit out for a few minutes.
Nearest
Yeah,
postal
yeah.
172.
Shit.
Alright, I'll see if I can get us on a route.
They're heading into
where you
PB.
going?
They're heading into PB.
Yeah, they're like over here somewhere.
Wow.
PB side
It's a
Sunday.
free season, mate.
Oh, we've got the heli out, good.
He's continuing down the dirt hill. Taking a right.
Nearest postal 148.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, if we head towards military
down
base, that
towards
sort of
mid.
direction.
Yeah, I was gonna head towards Mill Base and then turn left at the petrol station.
Oh, now he's carrying back on.
They
Might able to go
are
down here in this
still.
car.
Yeah. Actually, if it's a road and it's on the map, you can go on it. Like if the GPS
Yeah, I remember-
takes you there, we should be fine.
Yeah.
They're actually going
See, I
further up the
remember-
mountains towards Mount Chiliad.
Oh, I might not be able to make that. Though.
147 now.
There's a unit.
See, I remember driving down here with my Amazon van.
Yeah.
Just landing ahead of it.
Honestly, it was
Yeah,
scary.
those things are rubbish, aren't
It was- well, it wasn't too bad. It was one bit down here though where I got the Amazon van stuck nearly, and I had
Hold
to
ground,
drive
hold
in the
ground.
water, like across the water to get it
Wow.
out.
Major 1050 going down the
Oh
mountain.
well, that's that then.
The vehicle is fine, it is not road, they have to slip
Don't go
down
down,
the
don't go
mountain.
down, don't go down, wait for him.
Whereabouts has that happened?
Very careful if you're heading down, please.
Yeah.
10-4.
Heading back up to the road now.
I don't know if we can get to them this way. Oh no, they've carried on the other way. Let's just keep going.
Attempting to get up the hill again.
Yeah, in my Amazon van, it was this
Oh,
bit
you ended
here
up
where
down
I
there.
slid onto that bit there. And I had to drive
Oh,
across the
stay in
water
this
there. I
car.
thought I
Yeah,
was
his
gonna
car
flip
is
the Amazon
not able
van.
for it.
Did I hear MPAS in the air just now?
Yeah, we're heading.
Sweet, 10-4.
Oh yeah, we can have a passive government bring it out,
Yeah.
can't we?
Running up the mountain.
Yeah, I was happy for Sadie last night when I found out.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? When
Nearest
Paul
postal
said that she'd, because obviously we're in the, me and Mike are in the like the higher ups chat. When he said that she'd put an
Yeah.
application in and it was good, I was really chuffed, like for her and for the department, like.
It's a very, very steep hill, that car's going to struggle.
I'm gonna see where they're going.
Yeah, I think
if
that's
they
what the
get
other unit's
stopped-
been doing just before we got here. They're smack bang in the middle of the mountain.
He's made it up. He's continuing.
If they're following the route correctly, they're gonna come out near Grapeseed.
Yeah.
At the back end of Grapeseed. If they're following that route correctly, they may come out at the other end of Grapeseed, so the other unit near me if you want to head down there, just in
Block
case.
the road.
Oh, they're blocking roads. Nice.
There's also nice 145. Still heading up the dirt track. Going up the mountain.
So if you look at the route that they
Yeah, it
followed
should come
on
up almost where your ping
GPS,
is now, shouldn't it?
Yeah. It's one thing about playing this game enough, you learn certain routes
Yeah, my
from having a laugh with your mate and stuff like that.
He just rammed a
Oh my
helicopter.
god, how do you ram a helicopter? I don't even want to know how that's happened.
He's almost making it to the top of Mount Chiliad.
I'm guessing he
There's
tried to
also
land.
Did he do like a John
like, lower the
McClane
top.
drive his car up a ramp into the heli?
Let's get back on radio. Currently heading towards the banks where other units based at the moment.
We're all currently
Yeah, it's
up
called
Mount Chiliad at the moment.
If you could get to the east side of Mount Chiliad with us, Mike.
Currently way at the bottom of the hill. So still on my beamer.
He's now going down Mount Chiliad. Nearest postal 144.
I've called it, answer.
Yeah, he's on his way down. The only thing that might be, depends where he splits, to either go to where your ping is or further up the highway.
Yeah, and
I get to Sandy where the other access route is to Mount Chiliad.
we're already heading to them now, Mike.
Me and Joe will be on there.
Response noise 125.
You can just about see M-Pass in the air.
Should we jump and clean it?
Because I mean, that's what he must have done, right? How
They
else
got
did
him
he
there.
drive
He
into
got
the
him.
fucking heli?
Gone down the left path.
Before.
So he's going to come out.
The car take comms.
Oh, I can't mark it now.
Continuing straight down now, he
Postal
is
like
actually picking up
126
speed
would be
now.
kind of roughly where it is.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm pretty.
Following pack on down main left side of
It's gonna
Chiliad.
be like
Isn't that
that. Oh,
where
shit.
the entrance is to the side of the mountain, just
Block
after
on
the
the road.
tunnel?
It's going to be that mark there somewhere. Yeah, I can see the heli.
Oh, is
The path, there's like two paths, it kind of splits off all funny. Is there a tunnel that goes through the mountain?
Going down the lower side of it.
no, there's not.
So maybe back here,
Here's
the
Postal
Falcon
130.
Trail Drop, as it's named. It's just...
There's that bit over there, but that's some sort of field. If
Oh,
you
there you
wanna
go,
park
stop.
there,
There you go.
so
I
it
think
comes
you
down
can see the
that
track. It's literally that ridge line that comes down here that is like
bit.
impassable.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's getting
It's
very steep now.
what you calls it. Look, I know it's bit you're on
This
about.
ridge line here, that's the path,
It-
right? That's what it looks like on the map.
That's what it looks like, but it's not a
Taking a
path. It's
path.
like a gorge.
Yeah, but
Like,
in a 4x4 they'll go for it, won't they?
yeah, but they might go to them houses over there, 'cause it seems to be a bit of a road.
Down right again. He's actually coming down to the officers on the
Yeah,
ground.
okay. We should get eyes on soon.
Understood.
Oh, I can see him.
Yeah, you can see the cars too. They're in like a stop
Full
motion
on
at the moment.
roadblock him. Do not let him get out.
Even though Empath
Looking down, it's
all over the place, isn't it?
When he reaches the bottom of the floor, do we have permission to take out tires?
So,
Nice day, are you on radio?
Was that a green for shots on tyres, yeah?
Like that's me.
There is no proper way out for this route he's taking at the end, so
It's
I
gonna
Officer
be
can't
Joke
block him
has
off.
fallen out of them pass. I repeat, Officer Joke has fallen out of them pass.
It's a sad day.
Copy that.
He's taking a proper
Just
off-road.
smashed
Yeah, we've got eyes on now. He's looping
Going
round
down-
away from
it's
us.
going down to the field. It's going down to the field.
Joe, I'm going to stay with Joke up.
We can get this road.
Rest in
unlocked
peace,
here,
Joker.
It's all weaved.
To the bridge.
You called it, but unfortunately he saw us and diverted off.
He's coming over to you. Wow. Lee car take comms.
We're continuing on the dirt road towards the highway.
Okay, I am
the dirt
around the
road.
corner.
Right, let's keep our spacing,
Towards
guys.
the
Keep our
road going
spacing.
down onto the high street and towards the city onto the highway.
Let's see if I can
Because
authorise
there's
one of these.
currently
You can authorise it
107.
because Mike's not en route.
Not at the moment. We'll
And
just
it's
let him
going down
continue for a bit.
Going straight through the fence onto the bridge to the left, taking a left. He's now into the sewer duct, going back up again.
Should come up behind us on our left, I think. There he is behind us, yeah.
Left going back up.
I'm back on the road, going
highway.
south, heading wrong lane of traffic, back towards the city.
I'm gonna have to take handbrakes back to you.
Taking a right,
Ten four.
right, heading back towards Sandy.
Said about space. Look at that.
Can we not overtake lead cars, guys?
Still going towards Sandy Coastal C11.
Because Sadie's either driving that vehicle or in that vehicle.
Sadie's really disciplined. I doubt it's her.
And we're taking a right into Sandy.
Guys, can we not overtake each other? It ends up in us crashing, alright?
Now heading around towards Sandy Car Park. It's going off-road down
into
the
the
dock. Not a dock, just ramp.
Going towards the
They've gone down
dock.
the
It
end.
should be a dead end. He's decamping.
Get over there.
Both of them decamping, jumping into the water.
Where's the nearest boat?
There isn't one down here.
You want to drive around the other side to get to one? Real quick. Can we get a unit round to the boat place around the other side of the lake?
En route.
Do you want to mark it for us, Barnaby? And I'll get it straight there.
There's 2 other units that should be closer, or maybe one of them's Joker.
Yeah, Joker's on the mountain. He fell out of the helicopter,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Millie and Mike, can you get yourselves to that boat place? You're on you'll be closest officers.
It's currently broken
10-4.
down.
Just gonna impound the car.
If we get there before them, I'll be raising some questions.
Oh, there's a unit that's already pretty close. They should be getting one quite soon.
Boat isn't always docked there though.
We should be able to hire one, shouldn't we? Should be able to hire one.
I don't know.
Then pass repairs are finished, we are back in.
Right, they are currently in the water. There's several officers around them swimming. We're in the process of getting boats, but any eyes on would be great.
Hover over the water.
I can say my driving's definitely got.
Yeah,
better
you're smashing it
since
today.
Since I got me packets better. Since the
Yeah, this city's really rain dependent a lot of the time.
We're in the middle of the water.
Yeah, it must be.
You know, after this race is over,
Does anyone have eyes on them? I can see our officer in the
do
water.
you want me
I've got eyes on one of them.
to-
He's now going back towards Sandy, swimming towards Sandy.
Do you want me to drive an Eva at all if you go with Mike or something like that? Or are you going to get yours out just in case we get any...
We can choose up one. If I get one out, we can. I'll let you drive it for a bit. See how you get on.
Yeah, no problem. 'Cause I drove
Does anyone have
Mike's
eyes on the other
night
one?
when he was having head
Yeah.
pump
Negative.
issues. And
Right.
I'm
was
currently
so
at
much
Sandy,
better.
waiting.
You know, like the weight on it and stuff
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
so much more balanced.
I'll stay at the docks to make sure no one comes this way.
Been repaired, where do you want us?
Then pass has no visual.
We got reports of one swimming back to Sandy, but I don't know exactly where.
I'm gonna get the heat signature out, see if I can...
If you can see my tracker, he's just a bit in front of me.
I've got one heat
Hello.
signature, not an officer, swimming back towards the Sandy Pier.
Can we get our own boat? I mean,
7-4, we're currently on it. I got 2 in the back of my car.
Well, this thing doesn't turn very well.
Is he swimming back too?
I didn't know this was even an
What
option.
I've got eyes on is still swimming towards the shore in Sandy near postal 288.
You want to hop in, Archie?
Currently, Bider cars waiting.
I'm gonna stay here so they don't get
10-4.
out.
Okay.
I've got
I
one
mean, that's
suspect.
gone well.
Nearest
Ooh,
postal
what the
is... He's just coming out of the Sandy car park. Swimming towards it now. Can you get units there, please?
So for we're on a boat. No, was there now?
The suspect I've got eyes on is near postal 290. He appears to be on read.
Going to the
Yeah, he's
park.
right in front of us, right in front of us.
He's on the docks, on the beach, on the beach.
He's right in front of you, officer. Right in front of you. Get in the car.
Alex.
Take the tires, take the tires. Take the tires at this point.
Alex.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
He's near shore. Can someone please come to 290?
En route.
Impasse.
Back down.
We're going towards 298. He is going back further into the water now.
Right, I'm going to come pick you up in the boat, Sadie. Oh, rocks. There you go.
He's now swimming towards Grapes from postal 298.
Can we get any spare units towards Sadie's location, please?
Sandy 298. We need units there quick.
Right, I've got a
really.
visual on you. I'm just turning up in a boat.
He's out the water. 298.
Hands! You've got a gun on you. Put your hands in the air.
What's the unit? Stay there. Get all your B&W.
I'm going to tase you if you don't stop.
B&W unit. Over the hill.
Stop running before you are tased. I'm on a foot chase now.
Enemies in front of me. Hands up! Stop running! Stop running!
Well done, officer.
He's surrendering. Call him.
Barnaby, can you come pick me back up so I can get my car so I can help transport someone?
Alright. You stand up, please, sir.
288.
Can you stand up, please, sir?
This guy didn't have the money,
Thank
so
you.
it must be the other.
Alright, sir. You are under arrest for armed robbery.
Second one in custody.
You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say.
One in custody, one
So if
dead.
you're going to talk over me, you don't understand these rights,
He's
are
still
you?
alive.
Barnaby, come pick me up. I'm at 288.
Yeah, I'll do it in a minute. I'm just with the suspect. Alright, sir. You're under arrest for armed robbery. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in as evidence. Do you understand these rights, sir?
Tell NHS the
Can you say
the
yes
wrong place.
or no, sir? Thank you. Right, I'm going to search your pockets now. Do you have anything in your pockets that might poke, prod, or harm me?
No. No.
Have you got anything in your pockets at all, sir? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Alright, obviously you had the a rather large sum of money on your person there. Alright, I'm going to pop you into this PC's car. Is your car unlocked, please?
Car should be unlocked. Let me just check.
Who's the guy in the red top?
Excuse
It's
me.
not a guy.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Double sentence for that one, buddy.
Wow.
Can you,
Wrong comment. Wrong
can you please
comment.
just send me down because
Right, I'm gonna put you in the car now, okay?
to open up and eat me now.
Alright, upset. Armed robbery, yeah?
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Alright then. See you back at the station.
You swam so far, Sadie.
That was
Congrats
good.
on the promotion, by the way. I haven't seen you since. Congrats.
Thank you.
When
Thank you.
when Paul said you'd put an app in our in the higher ups Discord, I was really happy.
I actually didn't put an app in, but thank you.
Well, that's what he said. Maybe he just had his eye on you. Alright, where did I leave my boat?
Apparently my name was thrown in.
That's interesting, actually.
For
You
that
must have already had his eye on you then. Either way, I'm glad.
Right, does anyone have cars around here?
Well, my boat's just over here. I need to get the boat, and then I need to pick up the officer, and then his car is on the other side of the lake.
Okay, I think I'm probably gonna stay on.
Love the fake cry. Yeah, I know. Fine, I'll catch you in a bit. Oh no, I can't get up it. Okay. There's my boat. Right, I'm just grabbing my boat now. I don't know the name of the officer though. Dora's with them.
Back to main dispatch.
10-4.
10-4.
Wait for me with boat, please.
10-4.
Yeti, are you on the same side still?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
Does anybody need taking from Sandy to the other side?
Yorkshire at 295 if you're around.
I'm nearly to there, but I'm swimming now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, those AA, those are I think it's the AA lads that did that robbery. They're really good role players.
Ready
Coming
to
in
check?
hot.
The officer that took the dirty money from the suspect, can you just confirm how much you took, please?
I've got nearly 600,000 now. I didn't have anything on me beforehand.
Yeah, he's just telling me there that in his eyes now he's at minus 400,000.
That's interesting because it only said, so that's how much I've got on me, but in my eyes it said 100 and something thousand. So maybe you'll have to come and sort that out at the station in a minute.
Yeah, it's just he's saying the way it worked was it's like you took it 3 times.
Yeah, there was a bit of an issue.
I know he's in a
it
negative value.
My F6 muscle didn't work quite as cleanly as it normally does, so maybe that caused an issue.
Okay.
We'll come down. Yeah, don't send them down yet. We'll come down to the station and sort it now.
I'm about 1.6 miles out.
Fine.
I just need to go get fuel.
Yeah, let's go straight back to the station because I've got nearly 600k in dirty money, which I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you know that guy at the car?
Yeah.
That I jumped out to go help? He put his hand... we shot out his tyres.
Yeah.
So after he stopped, he put his hands up, but then his gun started shooting at us, like different, like towards us, so he ended up being, like, killed.
Oh, what? So, like,
Obviously, we're
it
not
was
too
like
sure.
there was a broken animation?
Sort of thing, yeah. So it looks like he had his gun out in his car. He put his hand up, but for whatever reason, his gun was shooting. Obviously, Mike said he had his hands up, but then his gun started shooting, so no idea what had gone on. But obviously, as an officer sort of thing, it's one of the things where if someone's shooting at you different directions, then you're going to kind of defend yourself sort of thing.
Like, at that point, we had to just take those tires out. That was ridiculous, you know? It gets to that stage in a situation where someone's failing to stop for like 6 officers with guns out.
Well, it's no fear. That'd be classed as no fear RP,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's ludicrous.
But that was Brian that was shot, so the actual owner of the vehicle from the bank.
Yeah. And then the other guy, Sadie on her own, stayed on that last one. Just followed him in the water for ages. And then I overtook her on the boat and managed to get out and chase him, and ended up chasing him through an alleyway to another officer.
It was definitely a good.
That was a really good one. Like, there was no shittiness. It was just played out how it played out.
Yeah, like the shooting thing, I could get where Mike was coming from because I could tell he was slightly annoyed. You know, when the guy got shot.
Yeah.
But for me and the other guys, his hands may have been up. Loud and clear.
What the suspects?
One.
I haven't got.
One's on his way back to the station, and the other one should be with NHS, I think. But everyone else should be on main dispatch now.
Just an update. Joker has been helped to his feet. Doing a lot of ketamine though. He's going to be at the hospital if anyone speaks to him. Alex, are you on radio?
He should be on main dispatch now.
Is he right now?
He's going to be at hospital if you want to go and meet him.
Yeah, so
Pick him up now.
I had to raise an
The
issue
reservoir
with
route at 548.
last night today. So Alex posted that video on the announcement
about the dodgy driver.
Yeah.
So
the
I
Evo was here. The Evo's at the petrol station.
So I clipped it from my point of view and basically showing that on my screen, Joker clipped me and flipped us out.
Yeah.
I was getting fuel somewhere.
But on his screen, it looked like
it looked like he just sideswiped him. But either way, a lot of the chit chat about it's been he shouldn't be overtaking a police car with their sirens on anyway.
Yeah, that's what Tourette said. I turned around and said I was kind of pissed off because Alex had removed my video going, actually, I didn't do that. This is what happened. Because on my clip, Joker clipped my car and it caused the accident. So I was like, D6 happened. Alex has deleted mine and just made me look like a total dick.
As long as you got sorted there, that's the main thing.
If it's going in the city, Barnaby, we're just checking the Sandy Slip Road.
Alright, I've got to go sort something out at the station. I've got 3 times as much dirty money on me than I should have.
And,
yeah, I have him in the station here now in the cell 1.
Yeah,
it was like, yeah, we've spoken about it in a higher up chat.
Yeah, I've seen it all, yeah.
You're not in the wrong. You had your sirens on, you know, your lights going. You didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been passing you. Then I questioned to her, like, well...
Keep your voice down in the station. These walls are really paper thin, aren't they?
Yeah, but then I questioned... again. But Joker's got a vehicle hitting 240 is actually allowed. You know,
go back to PD myself anyway.
All saying they should be capped.
Yeah, right. I'll be back in a minute.
Then I got... Yeah, I'm going to go put my Skoda away anyway.
haven't got my beard on. Wish I had my beard on.
Can I get a comms check?
Clear.
I'm clear.
Clear, Riley, mate.
Okay.
Hello, young man.
Thank you.
You seem to be in a bit of debt.
Good chase there, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
We caught the suspects, yeah?
We've got
Have
two of them, I believe. I
you
don't know how
got the
many
ability
others
to
there were,
show
like,
me how
when
much
I
debt
was
you're
back.
in?
Shall I take Robbie's
Either
off hold?
emailing
Put
me
the
a
20-minute
picture or
cooldown
something,
on for us?
just so I get the number right. Not that I don't trust you, but you are a bank robber.
To be honest, I'll sort it myself.
Well, the thing is though, if you do something naughty again, it's going to take you a long time to make that money
No.
back.
I will sort it myself. You know.
Oh, okay. You have those powers, do you?
Yeah.
All right. If that's what you want to do, I'll just deposit all this in our vault, and it would just go back into the banks anyway. It wasn't until I heard it on the radio. I was like, yeah, I've got nearly 600k, and that's definitely not right. Oh, he's gone. Hello?
There we go.
Alright, brilliant. As long as you're happy. My, when I went to search you, it didn't quite work smoothly, so I think I might have ended up just taking it multiple times.
Yeah, it was a little bit glitchy at
Yeah.
that point.
I think the fact that you were kneeling and I was trying to cuff you and then search you, I just didn't like all of it.
Can only do one thing I want.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I'll leave you to it in the capable hands of this officer.
Okay. I was just need to bring it up there.
Enough for tonight. Take it easy.
See you later, Millie.
Okay, Millie, bye.
Oh, you too, mate.
Make
sure the doors are always locked, please.
Of course.
Alright, I got 600k in dirty. Who wants a party? Five, 9, 7, 6, 597 636 597 636. Let's log that before we forget. 5, 9, 7. That's the wrong motherfucking keyboard. 5, 7. Dirty. Oh my god. Joe, how much money have you just put in?
Barnaby, we need a quick discussion. I've been thinking of maybe just putting back the Evos to PCs.
Yeah, I'm happy to grab mine out and let one of these lads drive around it for a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna need we're gonna have to get the Evo training started now.
I've got my Evo, I just need to do it up, or what I'm allowed to do up with a support one at the time. I've just never got it out.
Full upgrades apart from suspension.
Okay.
The suspension's making it worse. I'm probably gonna do now because it's getting a bit late, and I'm kind of like ending the body cam very soon. I've been live for 4 hours.
You said it was a great Evo that you searched for before.
What we do now is I'll sort out the Evo trading, get it done by tonight, and then because I'm not on Tuesday, well tomorrow, so Barnaby can maybe help you out with it or try and test it yourselves.
Okay.
But it's got to be supervised with either me, Barnaby, or Gary. Gary's your sergeant.
Oh yeah, but with Gary it means we've got to be able to be on during the day. And
Yeah, so
Comms check.
Well done, if he's on.
Did you say it was a grey Evo you were searching for before?
It was, yes.
He's back at casino.
Understood.
All right. We'll go check that out in a minute.
Everyone, I am clocking off. Good night, all.
See you later.
Good night.
Good night.
So I'm just talking to my buddy camera head.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna quickly fly out, fly back in. I'm gonna quickly end my
And
body
that
cam.
blue Evo at casino, is that wanted for Peewits or what was it before?
Get it started, maybe.
Yes, I believe so, Sadie.
Okay. It looks like he's done it now.
Okay, we just arrived at casino.
All right, as it's only us three, if Mike's
Signing off now for the rest of the night.
going in and out or
Good
whatever,
night,
we'll
all
go
the
around as a
good
three.
people,
Bye,
and stay
Mike's
safe.
body cam.
Bye
And,
bye all.
Bye.
Bye. I'll quickly
And
stop.
he's leaving the scene towards the city. Nearest postal is 587.
Yeah, if
taking a right,
we
right,
freeze up in an Evo and just
over
take it
the
in turns,
bridge.
you guys take it in turns driving.
Okay, left,
We'll just do like a mild assessment now, you know.
Left again over the bridge.
So has anyone got one ready to go? Yours is, you've got one,
No,
but it's
I need
not.
to do
Continuing
mine up.
straight
I've got
postal
one.
is
but
590.
Seeing as there's this ping going on, we'll just grab mine. Oh, mine's at Legion.
Taking
Fuck.
a right.
I can get mine out
Yeah.
and quickly do it
Yeah.
up.
And a left.
There should be some people at A8 this time of day.
Postal 575. Continuing straight past postal.
No, I've not got it. They did the
571,
vehicle
taking
clear
a
out. I
U-turn,
can't buy one because it's already been
571.
moved to sergeant.
Has it?
So it means we.
And taking a
Yeah,
Alright, well,
so on
left
our
towards
list we can't
Grab
buy
another
one.
car,
572.
and then let's go to Legion.
I'll give us a lift. Come on.
So it literally means
And
that at the
taking a
moment
left,
you'd have to,
left.
you or Michael.
Yeah, we'll get it
buy
sorted.
Another
and then
unit for
transfer
this
it.
chase, please. Taking a right towards the city.
We're just getting an Evo out, Sadie, then we're joining you.
Have you boys driven one
We've
before?
lost eyes at PD.
Yeah, I drove it for a bit with Dinny.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
drove Mike's for a bit the other
Alright, so
night
you
when
ca-
we
you kind
didn't
of know what
have
it's
a
like.
lot of people on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, it's been updated. It's been actually been updated a bit now as well.
9. Alright, jump in.
Just gonna head back to PD. And
Yeah,
put
we'll
this
follow you
away.
over.
Yep. We need to get fuel anyway.
Just think about spacing with this. The brakes aren't as good as you want them to be, so just spacing.
Yeah. I'll just. That was to tell us to go into the garage, just while we fill up, sort of thing.
Let's go. Alright, let's get fuel, Archie. You want to jump in? Right. I'll just watch you boys and I'll observe. You do all the work.
Is there a senior officer around to come and assist with a call, please?
Can I get some more information on that, please?
Yeah, we're at 614. We got a gent pulled over with an off-road bike. He's failing to let us check the VIN number because there's no plates on the vehicle. He's failing to provide us any ID, proof of insurance, or driver's
Has he driven it on the road?
at home. He has. He's been pretty difficult.
Alright, so if he's driven a vehicle on the road without the correct plates, you've got every right to impound that vehicle and go from there. If he's resisting, you know, he's not following lawful commands, just go from there.
Okay,
Just warn him several times that if he continues, he's going to be arrested for, you know, just not paying attention, not following the rules of the road.
Oh, fucking hell. Right. My e-muscle went dodgy then.
Yeah, this car doesn't like the ramps and whatnot.
Regarding that blue Evo, we do have a plate. However, the person whom the car belongs to is currently not in the city, so I'll be putting a bolo into our emails.
10-4.
10-4.
Thank you. The number plate of this vehicle looks like someone didn't know it was called an Evo, and they call it a YO.
Vio.
I've set that marker for that drug king.
I saw a really funny video on TikTok today of a police officer pulling over an Evo and saying that the number plate's illegal. And getting really shitty with the guy who said this is how I bought it, and then I came in the city and saw the number plate on this and was like, oh yeah, this is exactly where it's meant to be. She was clearly incorrect.
Yeah, it's more of a Japanese style plate, so.
Well, a lot of places don't. A lot of countries don't have front-facing
Can
plates, do they?
someone jump on NHS radio for me and ask for permission to land Empass? I'm assuming that is where Officer Joker went.
He is indeed there, yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it for you now,
To
Alex.
land Empass, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.
PD to NHS. Hello, we've got a bit of a strange one for you. Our MPAS is in the air, and Alex would very much like to land on your roof if that's okay, so he can come and get Joker if Joker's well enough.
Joker is not well enough.
Still being sorted out right
10-4. Is he able to land on the roof, or would you prefer him to walk in?
You can land on the roof. I'll get somebody to meet him up
Thank
there.
you very much. I'll let them know.
Go and let him out. I'll go and let him out now. I'll go and meet him up.
It's Buckalolo.
Yeah, you're all good to land. Someone's going to meet you on the roof. Alex? Radio check?
Has he already landed?
Land clear.
Alex, you okay?
Repeat, please.
I'm trying to get hold of Alex. I just spoke to him on the radio, now he's gone quiet.
Given his an M-Pass, you might just double check.
M-Pass, you still on radio? Oh, what's going on?
He's not binned it. He's still flying.
Maybe he went on NHS radio himself and didn't hear me saying I was going to do it.
Oh god.
I hope not, because that's going to cause no end of issues.
Yeah, you told him you were switching
Yeah,
over.
but if it's glitchy, then it's glitchy, you know.
It is what it is, man, I guess.
What the fuck's the hospital?
There he is, right in front of us. Shout up to him. Oi!
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you fuck.
It is, and it is Alex. Alex, are you on radio? Yeah, you're good to land on the roof. Someone should be meeting you up there. Is that a taxi? So that drug dealer, whoever they were, just scarpered and hasn't dealt anything for a few minutes.
Pretty much.
How strange. How very strange. They just run away and that's it.
Unless there's a small amount on them. And they managed to get rid of that amount
Yeah,
before.
and they were just done. There's no storage over there either, so weird. Where would they have gone? They might have gone the way that we went to storage, but we would have seen them.
Either that or they quickly raced out and then hid down the docks, maybe.
Yeah, or they could have gone on the freeway as well.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a few.
That's not actually a bad area because there's so many exits it can take that it's actually like a quite open, decent spot if you want to go deal something because there's so many exits and entrances to go in from. And obviously as police we want to get there as quickly as possible, so we'll take the most direct one every time, which gives them free reign on the other ones.
Yeah, potentially. Should we go have a look if those guys up
Unit
near
doing a lookout for a
motel are
off-road,
doing okay? Because they're still
motel.
on
Yeah,
that bike, I think.
It's just fleed from
Oh, is that them on radio?
614 off Occupation Avenue.
Yeah, that's them. Let's go to hotel. That's them calling that in.
There you go.
Yeah, we're en route now.
What is that timing, you know?
Yeah, I know.
It's like, yeah, let's make sure those guys are not struggling, and then boom.
Joe, I'm gonna turn everything quickly.
Where did it go, guys?
Right.
Where did that bike go?
Up towards these ways, mate.
What, down towards it,
We
down
was
this
on-
way?
What happened was we was on that road to our left just there. He's went straight up towards.
Is that Netta?
No, that's it's like a KTM bike.
Okay, yeah.
He's been very non-compliant towards the PCSO. We've tried working with him.
He eventually got off the bike, and then as I spoke to the PC and consulted with him, he's just jumped back on the bike and got off.
Alright, no worries. In the future, don't be worried about cuffing people. You can do it for your safety, their safety. Sorry, Denny. Sorry, Denny. Yeah, do you want to pull over real quick so I can have a quick chat with these boys? Oh, I'm good. Yeah, in the future, don't worry about cuffing people. You know, you can do it for your safety, their safety. If you think someone's a fleeing risk, just tell them. I think you might be a flight risk. I'm going to cuff you for everyone's safety here. We don't want them getting tased for fleeing. You know, all those sorts of things. You know, if you feel it's in the right thing to do, just do it. We can always deal with it later if someone thinks you've been too rough.
I mean, he was just being an absolute ball ache for the PCSO,
Yeah.
to be honest. You know, he's trying to train someone that's only been in the city, well, just a few hours.
I've been showing the ropes to the PCSO that's in the back.
Yeah. So just, if in doubt, just cuff them. You can always release them and apologise and say that it's just a mistaken situation.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Hopefully we'll catch him in a bit. Did he get? Oh, there's no plate or VIN number, is there? So I guess you couldn't get it in the end.
We couldn't even get.
There it is. That's him there, isn't it?
Even a chance, mate.
Let's get him. Let's get him.
He's just crashed. He's just crashed.
So
That's pink.
sorry.
You okay there? Are you with us?
Officer, I do really apologise. I was turning in and I did not see her and she went into the side of my car.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was looking the other way. Hello there, madam. Can you hear me?
I'll call through to NHS. Don't say I'll call through to NHS.
Yeah, can we get NHS radio?
Oh, I'm really sorry, Shannon. I didn't see you as I was turning and like.
PD to
Can you tell us where you're injured, please? If you're injured at all.
Well, that's what you deserve.
Can we get that car blocking the road so we don't get
She drove
flattened?
into the side of my car. I didn't hit her, she drove into the side of my car.
Alright, gents, if you both apologise to him, we'll just we'll have a quick chat on the side of the road.
I think you can get yourself to the side of the road so that you're not going to get
Yes.
squished.
Yeah, we'll have a quick chat just so because I didn't specifically see what happened. You see, so.
Yeah. I've got.
Hello. We've had a bit of
Shannon.
an accident with a car. Just come off a motorbike. Hasn't said anything that's injured, but I can't see what the problem is.
How are you feeling?
Oh, is that Sanchez?
So whereabouts is the
government cleanup took it. Oh, well, that sounds sad.
Radio check.
Did the guy on that motorbike have a pink bag, guys?
Repeat last.
Did the guy on that motorbike that was causing issues have a pink bag on his front?
Can we get assistance to 614, please? We got that motorbike.
Is my radio not working?
If you can walk.
I don't know, but they asked for assistance.
Was that
jumping in?
I think you might be still on NHS radio, buddy.
Am I? Shit, it's not what it says to me. Okay.
I don't know, maybe just change it just in case. Right, can you try and walk for me, please, Shannon?
With this guy on the bike, are we pulling him?
Yes, please.
Yep, he's failed to
pull him.
stop.
Go on then.
We're just currently dealing with a scene at the moment in time in front of motor.
Yeah, once
how you feeling when you walk?
out of the way, we'll
Now making a right at postal
get on the road.
612. You went straight
Do you
over
want
the
to lean on
bridge.
me to get you off the road? Will that help?
I'm just seeing how she can
okay,
walk
fair enough.
first.
I'll get out of the way.
Now head to the
Naughts,
bridge
right,
at
okay,
postal 767.
So what we'll do is we'll take you back to the hospital. We'll get you a wee X-ray on
Now
that
making
foot,
a
okay?
right onto PD Road, disregard.
Are you able to walk over to my
Left.
ambulance, or do you want to be carried?
The Leicester storage.
Oh, bless her.
Passing the weapon
She's
shop,
fucked up.
postal 768. Making a right.
Carry. Right, okay.
Alright, Shan, you stay safe.
I'm making
Thank
a
you for
right
coming down and
again.
assisting.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
making a right,
Right.
again at postal
We'll see you later.
769.
Archie, should we
Get
get
a
back
right
in Evo
into
and
an
go?
alleyway.
Oh, I don't want to get in front. Let me get in front.
Get
Yes,
left
give me
out
one
the
more
alleyway.
second.
I think Denny just crashed into.
Yeah, so
Taking a right.
Where's your current postal?
Right
I'll
again,
mark
there's
it.
postal 771.
I'll get it marked, actually, man.
nice one. Let's go.
Grabbing a car and we'll be out in the PTSO van at the moment.
I mean, we're gonna chase this guy for the next 3 minutes, and someone will do a bank, and then we'll stop, won't we? But
Scene 772.
Pretty much. That's how it normally goes.
yeah, we're en route now.
Oh, the brakes up.
Brakes are rubbish.
You know when they made the back end of the Evo better? They could have done something to the brakes.
Yeah, I think there's a limit to how much tinkering they're doing.
To that traffic.
They look like they've stopped. Some of that vehicle.
Oh, he's gone right. Have you got eyes on Oscar?
Negative, I lost him near 772.
Siren's off. Let's go stealth.
We turned round on the shop and we went past him.
He's round it somewhere.
Yeah, we didn't see anything, did we? Well, I mean, I was looking at the map, but...
Yeah, I didn't say anything when I was behind you guys. Well, I've got another cleanup already.
It's been a long time since someone like Sanchez has just been around being a dick. Used to be like the thing. People just drive around kicking cars, being a general nuisance. And it kind of stopped for a long time.
True. Hey guys, do you want me to pull over so you can give it the Evo a try?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Let's see what you think.
So it's supposed to be a bit less of a dick of a vehicle,
Yeah.
yeah?
So the back end, so the back end's a lot better. The brakes are still really shit, but the back end's a bit
Yeah.
better.
Basically, you're fine unless you are slightly oversteering when you accelerate. If you do that, you're fucked. Other than that, it's fine.
Even though when I braked on the motorway, then I didn't dare risk hitting the handbrake to stop for that thing in time. I didn't want it to.
Yeah, just
fly out of
Just a
control
quick
for it.
announcement radio. I'm going to be on dispatch 3 doing the pursuit and evo training for the emails. So if you want me, I'll be on dispatch 3.
10-4.
10-4.
Just whilst we got the time, and it's nice and quiet over here.
Give me a back job any
Go
second
for it.
there.
Do you think it might be worth? Because obviously I hit the front of the car when the e-muscle didn't work on the doors. Do you think
Well,
it's worth us just going to AA just to get the car fixed so it's in perfect condition, just in case?
Yeah, if you hoon us over there, Archie.
Yeah, if someone could mark it for me, please, thank you.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Get to stick the sirens on, then you can give it some.
There you go, mate.
Needs a clean as well, actually. The lights are really dim when it's dirty, this car. Yeah. I don't know if you look at the ones on the top, they're barely visible. At least they are to me, anyway.
Yeah, they're all, I can't
see anything either.
And my eyes are set up in a way that I see all goddamn siren lights, the bright as
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
for me,
same.
So,
Oh yeah, you two have got the same.
Same package.
Eyes, aren't you?
well, I've gone for very high. My eyes are.
I actually toned down the the siren lights and stuff because I used to get these little little tails, like a contraflow thing that you get from an aeroplane, like off all the lights.
Yeah.
It made it look like I was going really
that would have
fast,
been
but
bad going
no
at,
thanks.
See, that would have been bad when you're going at high speed for a quick like picture moment sort of thing, but doing normal
it's
that would have
down
been a nightmare.
Oh, there they are. Sweet. Oh yeah, the siren makes funny noises as well if you mess around with it.
Yeah, you just.
Oh man. Oh, just that.
They will answer.
How rude. They'll come out. They're worth working.
Not working for us though.
I only wanted to speak to them about their ongoing warranty.
Okay.
I've got to have a side job in life.
Come on. Come on, AA.
That is a nice bike, mate.
Just about.
Definitely is. Have you put different colour lights on the Evo?
Why would you do that?
It's just that because obviously if you look at the front of the car here where the light is, it looks red, even though there's no red light on. There's no lights on.
No, there's just a bit of a shine from this building, I think.
Is that what it is? Because obviously I know with your lot size you can see that shine a lot better than what I can.
Is it tracking a postal is 5004?
Gents, not to say we're Amazon, but I'm gonna get into the back of the vehicle and peanut bottle.
Okay.
That dirt bike, was he in a like a red top with a black helmet?
It was a orange Sanchez looking motorbike.
Have you got a postal to that?
616 area.
Is it me or everyone inside the aid? Good.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, they've come drove out.
Did they? Fucking hell, I was mad. Oh yeah, they're right here. Jesus Christ, sorry, I fucking.
Do these police.
You look off to one side for a moment and then.
Oh, cheers, boss.
Just
Here, go on
repairs and a clean if you could, if you can do such a thing here.
Oh, I know you're just taking the
I know, but our sirens get really dim on this car if we don't clear. If not, we'll go to the.
Well, fucking stop being lazy, priest.
I will take it to the car wash if you guys are too busy. I don't mind.
Oof. That's the first time I've seen Courtney.
I know.
Got that dirt
It's
bike
the first
in
time I've
the
ever seen
town,
Courtney
probably
speak
gonna
like
be
this.
750.
Ah, fuck off.
Oh, well, there goes your tip.
Now going right,
fucking need it,
750.
scabby
Comms
bastards.
check, I can hear M pass, what's going on?
Oh. What's your PayPal, Courtney?
Nah, you know I'm kidding.
Motorbike's pulled over.
What's your
what,
PayPal?
sorry? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
They are going to be in pursuit of that dirt bike at this time. Currently going to be
You boys wanna jump in the
743
front?
going
Let me
straight,
drive,
straight,
Barnaby.
straight. Vehicles now went left, 741. Only going straight, straight, straight. Now going right, 740. Now going into a parking lot. Going left into there.
Whereabouts are they?
Dirt bike's going around the parking lot. Going to be exiting the way it came in.
Don't know.
Vehicles now going to be going straight through to another parking lot at this time. And they're going to be 737. Can I get additionals, please? Vehicles not
Yeah, on route.
going up.
Whereabouts?
That was 737.
Yeah, you see him in front.
Vehicles going
wait,
up
I
the
see it.
parking.
You might be able to see him on the map now.
Gonna wait by the exits because it's more than likely he's gonna come down and go straight out.
Yeah, he's in here somewhere.
Block off the exits, please.
He's going to come down in front of us now, I think.
This one right here.
What's the nearest
There he is.
postal
We've got eyes on. He's in the red car park. At,
737.
He's coming towards you.
Turning back through to you guys now.
Oh, we're en route.
Right, do your best not
Motorbike
to
is
ram,
now
yeah?
Exiting, currently going to be 737 at this time. Going right out there. Currently continuing straight. Now going right, 734. Continuing straight at this time. Now going
I'll get straight on.
left.
You got straight take a left.
731. And
Ah,
left.
so lucky.
Now right at 730. I went left, 726. Now going straight.
I was hoping he's going to turn
Officers,
right.
be careful going over the bridge.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Right, don't go that way. It'd be a
Continue,
shit
now
show.
going right.
Other way, I think.
707. Vehicle now went off road.
Down
Right,
the
yeah,
side.
go
By the
down the
river.
end. Go. Straight. He should be in front of us any second. At least that's where the officer's coming out. I think he's in amongst the houses, maybe?
Yeah, I think there's loads of footpaths.
Yeah, if
going
we stay
around
up
this.
here,
Yeah, there is.
we should be able, if you go back a little bit, we might be able to see him. Because he can go across the water on the footpath, can he? And there's a road down there.
There's a road down there if we go to here. I know how to get down to it.
I think that's a loss of
completely
visuals
no
at this
eyes.
moment. We're on the high ground, can't see him. We're going to...
Lost visual around 705.
Visual 719, can't see him.
He might be hiding amongst the houses somewhere.
This is just bike heaven.
Yeah, this is for sure.
Yeah. Not a lot of bikes come down here, though. To be fair, I would do if I was in a bike, because it limits the cars massively down here.
Yeah.
No visual down here at postal 716 or 715.
I'm gonna go station off at 713.
There's literally so many places down here we can hide.
There's all the gardens and little driveways as
There's
well.
the garages as well.
I spent a lot of time looking to
see.
buy a house down there, and you get lost just walking around the squares.
Oh yeah, you do. You get lost all the time because like if you go down this bit, for example, you know, like they've gone.
Scenes, but he keeps on popping out around that sort of area.
See down there, look, see? You've got all the ways down there that you can go to.
Oh.
10-4, can we just check if we've had a wanted out on this guy?
We haven't at the moment because there's no plate on the bike. No one's been able to get an identity just yet.
What is the reason we're chasing him as well, by the way, sorry?
Multiple traffic offences and failure to stop. I think as well, just generally being a bit of a dick to the officers that first spoke to him.
Yeah, apparently he was refusing to provide any information to the officers whatsoever.
Ah, the biggest crime, being a dick.
70 years in prison. £200,000 fine.
Sounds like 20 years of community service.
20 actual
Sounds like we need
days.
to get farther on it.
Actual days.
The next 20 times he flies in, he's doing community service.
Damn. I think it's a loss on the vehicle.
Yeah, I
down
think
here,
it is.
to
He's
be
probably
honest.
he's probably
might
carrying
be
around
about
Legion
this.
doing wheelies right now.
Most
Getting ready to
likely,
throw
yeah.
baseballs at people.
Well, look, even if he come flying out through it, he can go down to the beach, fly down the beach path to the pier and everything.
Also, it's so easy to wreck cars in there as well, isn't it?
Exactly. If I was on a bike, right? If I was on a bike doing that and I'd come down there, me personally, I would have flown off towards the beach. As soon as the cops lost sight of me. Flown off towards the beach, gone to the pier, gone all the way back up towards motel, then fucking got out of car or something like that.
Shit, Con's left Yakuza.
I should what?
Con has left Yakuza.
Really?
Yeah.
What's happened, sorry?
Con has left Yakuza.
He has, yes.
Or Dinny left NHS
Yeah,
earlier on
I
as
think
well.
there was a load of tweets about loving Daz and Con and stuff, and there, and Granddad's just left, being upset. His little leaving message. I wonder what's going on. There's a lot of. I wonder if they're staying or going somewhere else.
I don't know. We've had a lot of people fly out and leave recently, like quite a few.
I think there's a
been
lot of
happening, hasn't there?
politics going on that we don't know about, but if you're one of the longest standing members, you might know. Or if you're staff, you might know what's going on. I certainly don't.
True.
Oh, wipe a tear away. I used to be staff.
Oh, sorry, Archie. I had no idea.
There's no more. I mean, I handed it in, dude. I was too busy.
Yeah.
I was out of here. But I'm back.
What, you used to be staff on MRP?
Yeah, man. I used to be. I used to work for the government. Yeah.
I think I can see a bike down there. Do you want to go back down that road? I just saw a bike parked up. I might be completely wrong, but I think I saw something up here on the right.
Yeah, like I said, don't forget. I mean, I'm sure I've said this before.
No, it's a
I've been
bench.
in this city for quite a long time.
Yeah, you must have been.
I know you said you used to be Delta Taxes and that. I didn't know you
Radio
used to be
check.
staff as well.
Loud and clear.
Can someone remind me of the button to put the radar on, please?
Think about O.
O muscle.
He's on the radio. You're on the radio. How did you get on this far?
He must have forgot how to turn it off or change station.
I'm gonna check
Or
out
maybe
the
it was
new bank.
how to get rid of the radio, actually.
Yeah.
You can't speak
I
on the
wouldn't
radio
blame him
if
for
it's
that
up on
one.
your screen.
Does it not work if you can see it?
No, if you see it, it doesn't work.
Weird when no one wants to rob a bank, isn't it?
It's weird that Joker's been PD for 2 nights now.
Yeah.
Ah, Joker used to run PD for a while.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I know he did, but then obviously he's been doing. But Tiny Tim's been around and Joker's been out of city. It's weird when he is back in the city that he's like back in helping out PD. It's just really weird to see.
Yeah.
So I've heard all the stories about him, or I've seen some videos and that, but I never actually expected to see it.
He was always quite
dude,
quiet, actually, whenever he was about. He didn't really say that much.
Yeah.
It's very much just give the concise orders and just keep an eye on everyone, really. But then, he was pretty ruthless. Him and Thor, would, there was no shit, really, when they were together. You just fucking did your job good.
I remember Joker working for the Lost. I remember him starting up the Biker Boys.
That's just basically done eats things in the city then.
I remember him working for Delta.
Wow. Most people have that have been here for a while. I haven't. I basically came here because of Thor, and then started working at the dealership before moving to this.
See, for me, I saw videos of Tiny Tim.
Oh, really?
That got me to come into the
Let's go for
city.
that drug
Yeah, I saw the videos of Tiny Tim. Let's mark it for us.
Yeah, done. Alright, we're heading to that drug ping now.
And I just thought it'd be
as
funny
well.
to hear lots of people with a Manchester accent.
Yeah.
And I found this lovely city. But
So, I got
I essentially ran Delta for.
Yeah, I think when I
6
started, I
months or
think you were Delta boss in like May or something. You were probably still a Delta.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like there's also been a report of a fight up there too.
And a carjack at the petrol station.
Nicely done. That corner is awful in this car. That bump, yeah, you just get thrown into that rock really easily if you're not careful. Well, follow it down to the petrol station. Maybe they're down there.
Let's keep on going.
Well, right now we can potentially stop any vehicle anyway.
Yeah. Just keep on going. Just send it, man. If we see someone down here, we'll bring it onto them.
Maybe check storage.
So I go left or right?
Maybe.
Yeah. How are you doing for you
Sorry,
anyway?
guys, is there anything at storage there, officers?
Storage.
What do you say?
Do you want to stop and search them because it's within a mile of that last drug ping?
Go and check that plate.
The area we won't be able to do a stop and search. Can either of you guys hear him? So I
No,
can't hear him.
not.
No, sir. Hello?
Sorry.
There we go.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah, do a stop and
Okay,
search out,
we're
man.
okay to search, yes, sir.
Yeah, just let me lock my car.
Yeah, no worries. You don't have anything on you that may
do you want me
pose
to?
stab
Do
or
you
harm.
want me to unlock it so you can
Oh,
check?
that'd be
check my
grand.
car before?
We might want to search the car as well,
Thank you,
boys.
sir.
Thank you, sir. I'll just go have a little peek in your trunk if you don't mind.
Yep, nothing's in it.
So you do have an unfortunate.
Sorry, what was that? Have a name.
There's one just down the road from us now behind us. One of the drug pings. And we need to get fuel in this Evo because it's nearly out already, surprisingly.
I imagine this guy's clean because he's being really compliant.
I'm messing.
Anything in there?
Nah, there's no cash. Wait,
No,
wait,
the
what cash?
boot's clear,
Alright.
guys.
Thank you for your
The
cooperation there, sir.
cash I found on the floor.
Just because it's on the floor, sir, and it says it's dirty doesn't mean that it
didn't
was
say
gained
it's dirty.
legitimately.
It didn't say it was dirty, it just said cash.
I know, but unfortunately, it looks like money that's been procured illegally, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate that from you. I do hope you understand that, sir.
Yeah, it's sound.
Other than that, yeah, they said there's nothing in your car. You are free to leave the area.
I literally found it. I literally walked in there to go put me fucking turtle baiting shit back in. Because I've been, you know, like...
You don't want to be
You don't want to be catching turtles, sir.
You know, they're illegal as well.
Just so you know, sir, carrying possession of dirty money carries a 15-year sentence.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, you have dirty money on your person, you can be sent to prison for 15
because
years.
I found it in there. I found money in there, and I thought, oh yeah, I might as well pick this up. So,
Should we choose to believe him this time?
Yeah.
What was your name, sir?
As he has been rather compliant and allowed us to search him and his stuff, I'm
Mate,
happy to let
if I
that
knew it was
slide on this
dirty, why
occasion.
would I let you search me? I would have just got off. My car's fast enough to smoke both your cars.
Mate, we've got the piece de la resistance Evo over there.
What do you mean? What?
You wouldn't get away.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, it would be Evo on
Yeah,
Evo,
can you
so,
check us your ID, just so if I come across you again and you've got some dirty cash on you, I can just send you down for life. Yeah.
For
No,
life?
I'm joking.
Life? Oh.
I'm joking.
You might as well send him down for a death sentence to that, right?
I mean, I could just end it now.
Whoa.
We're not here threatening you.
That turned a bit aggressive.
You timed that a bit wrong. If this gent hadn't turned up, I might have been inclined to agree, but now we've got an extra witness.
Someone just say something about my bike?
Yeah, it was me and the...
Yeah, it looks really nice, man.
I mean, you boys have heard the expression "dead men tell no tales."
Yeah, sure. We don't run a police department like that, though. Not anymore.
What's this man done?
Actually, he's done nothing, really.
Yeah, he's
You didn't need to show me your ID, but thank you very much. Dave.
No, I asked just so we know what his name is.
I found some cash.
Although, ironically, your identification here, Mr. Adams, doesn't seem to have a verified car license on it.
He might have only showed you his ID and not his car license.
I'm getting your date of birth, your gender, your height, but it's got nothing under that.
Technically, you shouldn't see me drive.
Yeah.
So technically,
No, that
you
is
can't do
true.
mine.
So I would strongly suggest that your next move is to head down to the DVLA and get that
Well, I
license
guess
updated,
if that's
sir.
the case, this illegally parked vehicle should probably be impounded.
Well, no, because it's not illegally parked. It's
Parked on the
there
pavement.
'cause
It's not a parking space.
My friend just went
If
into
you
the
if you
shop,
look
he'll be
behind
back
you,
soon.
just about there, it says no parking.
Where?
It does actually
It
literally
says
say
no
no
parking right behind that
there,
bin.
sir.
What does it say here? No parking.
You see the police car? The
I
police
believe
car.
it's that big red sign with the absolutely gigantic white writing on.
Well, does someone want to drive it a bit backwards?
Jack Adams.
Yeah, I'll move it for you.
I checked before it does belong to a Jack Adams.
Go on.
Archie,
Yeah, I didn't drive it here.
reading.
Hey guys, in the park, it's in the car park, sir.
Hey, how's it going, man? I've just also been informed that. What's your name again, sorry?
Jack Adams, right?
What's the latest on the
Hi,
Jack Adams
Jack.
ping?
So,
Yeah.
It's been dealt with at the moment.
I heard through the grapevine that you've applied for the police department.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so really good advice would be that you sort your driving license out.
Yeah.
Because that is something you will need for the job.
Yeah. I know.
Literally, it's a prerequisite. You can't get in the police force with that one.
Yeah, I remember
But
having
apart
taken
from
that
that,
license
sir,
off before.
I have nothing
due
else for
to
you. I don't know if any of the
reckless
other officers do, but that's
multiple accounts in one day.
Currently speaking to him.
Thank you.
I've got no other issues, but I think it was
Thank
heard
you,
on the radio
officer.
that you may have had your license revoked at a previous time for some
Someone
dodgy
requesting an
driving.
update on
Yeah, I
Jack
did.
Adams.
It's a bullshit.
Anyway, so I recommend.
There was Archie, yeah.
Actually, drugs found on Jack.
Evening, officers.
Evening, mate.
That is a negative.
Alright, should we go to that ping that I marked and just see if there's anyone there and get fuel.
But I say I need to get fuel first because if this goes into a chase, I ain't gonna be able to catch anybody. Even though the annoying thing was there was an officer that drove past here.
You're not going to get fuel?
I was gonna quickly check because it was a while
It was a
ago.
long time.
So when someone shows me their identification, how the hell do I stop looking at it? so to
Backspace.
speak?
Backspace muscle.
Thank God for that.
It also
Adams
stops you from
hardly moved for
accessing other
life.
menus sometimes as well, so you need to get rid of it quick.
You know, I generally right click. That works for me.
I find that if you right click, you might accidentally punch
Fair
someone.
enough. Thank you for that. Yeah. Yeah. No, we arrived at the ping. No one was there. Went to storage, and there was a yellow Evo, and he came out. We explained the situation that we needed to search him. He was compliant, but he did have 96,000 dirty on him, which he said he picked up. So we've just dealt with that accordingly. And he's now free to go.
I think you'll find he had stashed his money. He had stashed his drugs, but forgot he'd stashed his money.
Did you impound the vehicle?
So both Daz.
That's a negative.
The Daz left as well.
Around the corner.
Yakuza.
Explain the
Are they
rules
leaving
to
the
him.
city, do you think,
If
or
we
they're
see him
gonna
driving in
go
it,
somewhere
obviously
else?
We can deal with that then. Sure, I imagine we will.
Is their police car missing a car door? for you?
Yes, it is. It was on the floor during that stop.
Question is though, if we see him at the party driving out, are we doing that in front of everybody or?
Yeah, if we see him driving, we'll
For me,
put
it's the
him.
first time I've actually seen a license that hasn't had any licenses on it, so.
Hey, maybe you should get yourself
First
down
time you
to
did
AA
it with
and
Yeah.
get them to give you a new door.
It's just, I was in such a big rush to get
Looks
that.
a bit- looks a bit cold in there.
You're just too hench and ripped the door off as you opened it.
Hulked it and everything, so yeah.
But I hear the AA have a whole stash of PD doors, so they should be able to sort it out nice and quick.
They've probably taken them off the various
Just so you're on the
cars
part of
from the
it all is that
graveyard
he's
that they have.
probably dealing something like meth because it is in evidence at this time. That he was actually asking what the price of meth was.
How come there's another police car parked up there now?
He also did report to us that he knew all the locations.
Yeah,
which
10-4.
he given to us.
They having a fight?
He's
like?
basically giving himself away at this stage.
I think he's towing the line if he wants to try and get a fucking job.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure speaking.
You
in
guys
email
did
there.
park the Evo in the car park.
Yeah, I
right?
stuck it around the corner in the car park.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Is he
gone.
running?
It's coming towards.
He's
No,
running
you can't
towards
see it
us.
from here. Oh god, here we go.
You okay there, Jack?
Officers!
Hello.
Yeah?
You see that police car? Yeah, they've got pulled up to me and threatened me and tried to take me behind there to kill me.
Do you know who they were, sir?
Excuse me?
The police car.
Yeah, I
the
saw
police car
the
tried-
silver car. Who were the officers, sir?
I
here for
think
an
one was
interview, but
called
no one
Joker,
showed
and
up to interview.
I don't know the other officer's name.
Who was there for an interview, sorry?
Very scary.
Harry Nuts.
You saw what happened, didn't you?
No, I'm not offering you someone with it.
Did you see what happened?
I didn't
No,
know.
I
was
saw
parked
you,
behind this at
the guys get out
lights.
the car and you then drive off,
Sorry?
but not what
Yeah.
happened. Did they say anything to you, sir?
Yeah, they were good. Yeah, they said that they were going to kill me.
We had to wait to
And
get
he
the
said,
store fixed.
and he said, usually, damn lucky you're here.
Well, you said that you were lucky that
Yeah,
we were around, otherwise he would have done
Yeah,
it.
then you see them grab me. They grabbed me, and then when they seen you, they just stopped. Yeah. It was scary.
I'm really sorry, sir, but essentially, we saw that you were the officers did speak to you, but
if I can saw it.
apart from that, we can't really go any further than that, just because we don't know exactly what happened. We weren't there with you.
Yeah, but
But we'll take into consideration for the future.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything else we can help you with today?
No, but please, officer, I'm scared for my life. Why have they come
I'm
back?
really sorry, sir, for what happened. If that is what happened.
Yeah, well, I'll raise it with the other higher ups, and we'll have a chat with the lads and see what they say about the
I
situation.
believe this gentleman's interview is with Chief Callum.
You guys okay?
Callum's not in the car.
Is he in the city at the moment?
I don't believe so.
Where's Callum? Callum?
Him and Nigel are doing interviews, and neither of them are in at the
Messaging him
moment.
in emails and see what he says. He got back to me pretty
Right, let's
quickly
go.
earlier.
My role.
We've got an Evo to test.
Wait, could you repeat that?
Right, it's cast today. Let's go.
I'm really tempted to park up the hill and just watch for him to go into the Evo. Because he's going to go into it the moment he thinks no one's around.
Of course, yes. I don't know. Anything else going on? Carjack. No fighting.
There's where I put the marker, there was a drug ping there. That's what I wanted to try and go to when Jack was running over to
Yeah,
us.
we can have a look.
I did see one of the officers smack him in the distance.
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure if they punched him, or maybe they were pushing them off from being TH'd.
Yeah, I know. I've got no idea, but I've got
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. I've got no idea which officers it was though, but all I saw was a white T-shirt.
Well, it's two
so I know
white shirts,
it's one of
wasn't
the AR. It was one of the potential ARU chiefs, maybe.
Yeah.
Or assistant chiefs. I've got no idea.
Well, that could be any one of the higher ups, or well, basically anyone. It's only any of the higher ups except for me or Mike because we wear the RU uniform.
Radio, what's up?
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm at Legion at the moment. Wow, what's
Gents, I'll be right back. I'm just opening the window on the Evo, but I have to. Yeah, just give me one moment, boys.
I've just spoken to this gentleman that's got a interview arranged by Chief Callum. He's informed the gentleman for a higher up to do the interview on his behalf.
So this is where the
Who
drug
is
ping
highest
was.
ranking officer on comms at the moment?
I think it might be Oscar. This chief of ARU.
Okay, yeah, he's at the front desk on PD, but yeah, it's just come from Chief Callum. Highest ranking officer to do the interview.
Is it the chap doing his interview that is saying that, or has someone actually got an email from Callum himself saying that?
They
It's
probably.
Callum's actually sent an email to the gentleman who's applied to be part of PD.
I thought they were doing interviews tomorrow, judging by the emails that I saw in the police emails. On the police application email.
Yeah, but it looks like some has been done today anyway, so.
Yeah, 2 have been done today.
I'm literally just going to ask him now.
It's
He's
no
online.
issue.
I'll just ask him now.
It is whatever it is, you know. It's none of our business. Doesn't affect our lives.
That's true. What's going on with the city?
What's up, man?
Just how quiet it's gone all of a sudden after the what you called it earlier on.
Do you want to go pull over and let me get back in the driver's seat, man?
Yeah, let me just turn from the lights.
Yeah, man. No, I mean right this second. In fact, pull into the middle of the crossroad and get out, you know?
I'm sorry, Archie.
Oscar Asadi, are you available to do an interview at all?
Oh wait, this is the wrong door.
Right, give me a second.
What's this? Musical chairs?
The gentleman's waiting at PD. Made him aware that somebody will be in contact with him.
Yeah, I'll get someone down there soon.
Okay, I appreciate that, bud.
I've done probably 100 interviews, almost for Delta, but you know.
I have a few guys on bikes escorting a vehicle down to the party that's going tonight. I just want to know if this is authorized because I see someone going through red lights.
If they're going through red lights, pull them over. I've seen tweets about a party going on. If they're going through reds, pull them over.
Yeah.
Right in front of us. By the
I'm
looks of
currently
it.
at 618.
Oh no, that's just a limo.
618. Could whoever passengers could they mark it up for me, please? Is it up here?
Hang on.
10-4.
Oscar Sadia, Yorkshire, you on radio? Why are all the higher ups?
Oscar, you able to do that interview? Someone's apparently waiting at PD to do an interview.
Barnaby, me, I'll do it if you want. I'm on PC, but I'll do the interview.
We've got 2, maybe 3 of the, the higher up command in the city.
There's people who
Oscar,
are
you on radio?
capable of doing it.
I think Oscar's gone off radio now on purpose, maybe. So it doesn't.
I used
He's
to love
driving
doing
around.
interviews when I ran Delta.
I think he's off radio, Sadie. He's
in my car right
driving
now,
around.
he's just in his head.
Yorkshire's just flown out. I think you might have to do it, Sadie. I don't think there's anyone else.
I don't think they're going to cause any too. I don't think they're going to cause too much trouble. To be fair.
So, go on, Sadie, you got this.
You're there. Jesus.
Shut up, come on.
Yeah, I'm on the way over there now.
Well, if someone could hand me the actual questions.
Is
then
everything
I'd be
okay?
happy to
Yeah,
do
I'll
that.
come over. I've got
It's just what the
I've got a
bike
document
running
to
the
help
red
us.
light because he's the escort. I was just starting it out there.
Curveballs.
You want to chuck us back at the station, quick, lads?
Yeah, sure. Floor it, Archie. We've got a new potential PCSO. We need to get our highlighter army back. You know what? I do actually miss seeing the mountain force when there's like tons of them.
The brakes are despicable, but
See what I mean about the weight? How it's been.
Yeah, it's
fixed?
heavy, isn't it?
Well, before, and like, even then, when the car was bouncing, just then.
you would have just
Before
been,
it was,
yeah.
it just would have like flew wherever. At least then now it actually stops, sort of thing, when you do that.
Right, I will maybe be a long time or not. I'll let you guys know if you can just drive on, right?
Okay.
Sadie, you at PD? Oh, I see ya. Yeah.
If you ask
Yeah,
me
I'm
from
right.
me,
Yeah.
yes, I am.
Shall we
Oh, hi.
do this thing? I don't think anyone else is around, is there?
Oh, I think you've got a spider on your shoulder. I mean, yeah, we can, but I've never done any of these interviews. I don't
Yeah.
actually
Oh.
know the questions.
Yorkshire,
so
you free?
I'd be happy to stand there, but
Oscar's just in his head at the moment.
Oh, okay. I thought you were Yorkshire then. Sorry.
I think that is Yorkshire, actually. Yeah.
Oh, it was that guy that was talking.
What's up, bro?
I've done that, mate.
Alright, give me 2 seconds.
No worries.
There's a dude waiting for an interview, Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Should be at the front.
I think just out there.
Can't do it, mate. I ain't got the papers to do 'em.
Barnaby, you have the document
I
with
think
all
I
the
can dig it out.
questions,
Yeah, I think
right?
someone sent it to Callum the other day.
Go
I
on
should be able to get
service
it.
and off service again.
Okay. Say again, mate.
I mean, I'd be happy to, like, stand there and, I don't know, look at his license, stuff like that, but you'd have to ask the question because I don't have them.
Evening. I don't suppose either of you
Yeah, I've got it
two
here.
know
Got it in front of me.
about,
Let's get him in.
anyone doing an interview?
Yeah, we'll
Let's
do
do it
it.
now.
Yeah, okay. Gentleman's out the
Yeah.
front. His name's Mr. Nuts.
Hello, Mr. Nuts.
Spoken to
For the interview.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
how are
I'm
you?
not too bad. So,
Spoken to
do your interview today. Me and the Assistant Chief Sadie will be doing it. I'm just going to
Awesome.
pat you down before you go through. Hope that's all right. It's something that we do before any
Yeah,
interview,
no
just to
worries.
make sure you don't have anything illegal on your person.
As far as I know, I don't.
Right, sir, I'll leave you with these 2 lovely, kind officers.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for keeping me
hope to see you
company.
on the
Yeah,
street.
thank you very much, officer. You've done,
Cheers.
done a great job. Right, let's go.
No worries. Have a great day, guys.
Evening.
Hello.
You've got the
Yeah, I've got the document in front of me.
I tell you what, I'll just oversee it and make sure that it goes
All right,
correct.
yeah, follow us, sir.
I remember it vaguely.
It is in the PD command emails. All right, I'll stand if you guys want to sit.
No, I'll stand over here. These chairs are a
Riley
bit way
and
too
Archie,
much
I'm
of
going to do an
a
interview, so feel free to take that Evo out. Just be super careful.
Yeah, we're just doing some practice
Yeah,
with dogs
I
a minute.
can't sit apparently.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Just have back
Yeah,
up.
it can be really difficult.
Actually, the first time I've been behind here. I've only ever been in reception before.
Right, just a few things. So my name's Barnaby. I'm the Assistant Chief of the Rapid Response Unit, and this is our Assistant Chief Constable Sadie. And what was your name, sir?
I'm Harry Nuts.
Harry Nuts, brilliant. And what was? How old are you?
I'm 32.
And do you have both your car and bike license?
I don't actually have a bike license. No, I have a truck and a
Okay,
driver's license.
that's fine. At the moment, we don't have a bike unit, but if you were to be successful, if you could just get that done before you were to like come on duty,
Yeah,
that'd be
that's
fine.
fine.
Do you fancy just showing your
The
ID?
name. Yeah. Or your driving license. Doesn't really matter.
Did you get that?
You do actually have a bike license.
Fantastic! Look at that. You didn't even
Thank
know.
you
sir.
very much.
I must have done them all at the same time.
Yeah. So how long have you been in the city?
Nearly 4 months.
Nearly 4 months. Brilliant. So that puts you down like July time. July,
so.
August-ish.
August-ish, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And are you currently in a job at the moment, or are you a free agent, so to speak?
I'm a free agent. I left the NHS yesterday, but I've got no cooldown because I've been there since the second day I flew into
Okay,
Sydney.
brilliant. Have you ever been arrested?
Not
Not
once.
once. So you've got a squeaky clean record. We shouldn't have anything in our records about you.
Unless I was given a record for going through a red light.
It's unlikely.
Oh, we did caught you the other day, didn't we?
Yesterday, yes.
Before we're in pursuit of
Well,
a yellow Evo.
lucky for you, that was just a tiny warning.
But no, other than that, never been arrested or anything.
All right, brilliant.
What's your postal?
Why do you want to join the Manchester Police Force?
Right. He's going towards
To be honest with you, it's what I wanted to do when I first came to Manchester. But I wanted to get to know the city first and get to know some of the people. So I joined the NHS because I thought that'd be a good service. But I've always wanted to be in the police force. That was my original goal. And it's really just because I think I'd be really good at it. I'm good at dealing with people in difficult situations.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, if you've been in NHS that long, I should hope that you can deal with most situations that can be thrown at you.
Yeah.
left into the Diamond Casino.
What is it that you feel that you can bring with you to the force?
Probably the experience I could generate from the NHS, knowing the city, knowing the people, knowing how to deal with certain individuals, and because there's definitely quite a few quirky personalities around here. Dealt with 90% of them.
Yeah, sure.
Right. We're going to be heading northbound on the Evo, probably.
Also, I'm obviously medically trained. Already got my heli training. And I was the boss at NHS, so I've got good leadership skills as well.
Okay, sounds good so far. So I was going to say, why should we choose you over the other applicants? But I feel that you've just answered that really.
No, awesome.
Where is it you want to go within the police force? Have you got your eye on a particular department or a unit?
Not in particular at the moment. I want to go through my training and see what everything's about, and then see what sort of route suits me best. If that's an option.
Yeah, it is an option. Once you if you were to pass your PCSO sort of trial, so to speak, you would just be a regular on the beat PC. You can do that for as long as you want, really, until you decide to apply for one of the other units.
Awesome.
So now we're going to move into some situational questions. So I'm going to give you a scenario. Okay. I'd like you to give me your, what you would do in that situation, and then I might ask you some follow-up questions.
Yep.
So you're off duty. You're enjoying some free time in the city. You see someone get taken hostage right in front of you. What do you do?
Call the police.
Anything else?
Try and calm the situation down until an officer arrives.
Okay. What might you say to the police on the phone? Or in the text message, because that's more likely.
Hostage situation, inform them of whether the person's carrying a weapon so they come well equipped, I would say. And whether there's immediate danger to pedestrians.
Okay. Obviously, location would be quite a good one to add as well, you know, if you can get the location.
Sorry, yeah, a good point.
Okay. If you were taser trained, when do you think that you can use it?
When do you think I could use
Yeah,
the
so if you
taser?
have
Sorry,
if you have a taser, when do you think you'd be able to use it?
When somebody is threatening towards me or another officer or a pedestrian, in a situation where they don't have a firearm, I would say.
Okay, thank you. So if you were to start with us, you'd be a PCSO, which would be usually for up to 2 weeks. You know, you get a lot of stick for being a PCSO. Are you happy to sort of do that? It's not an awful job. You can actually make quite a good experience out of it. But are you happy to, you know, to join that role?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know all about PCSOs and the flack that they get, and I'd like to see people try and give me that.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. You can't take anything from the armory that's below your rank, or above your rank. Sorry. You can't steal things as per city guidelines, and also you must obey all the city laws and not break them while serving as a police officer. So that's on and off duty.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, brilliant. That's the end of the questions. I've just read the questions because I've got access to the document, but these two lovely people will be the ones that will make the final decision here.
Okie doke. Do I need to leave while you come
I'm
to a
not sure.
decision?
I have to leave it up to them. I'm not sure if Yorkshire's actually with us or he's in his head.
If you could maybe, what I was thinking, maybe, if you could maybe wait over there in that, like, Barnaby, maybe the room with, I don't actually know what it's called, with the, like, loads of
Oh,
chairs.
the little conference room, yeah.
Yeah, no
sure.
worries.
I'll take you over there, sir.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just, I seem to have changed. We've got a magic circle just there.
That's a pretty cool trick.
Unfortunately, I didn't stick my beard back on. I've been beardless all day today.
I look absolutely nothing like I normally look for some reason.
Oh, no, right. Yeah, sometimes when I fly in, I just have the default look about me.
Yeah, that's what I've got now. I usually have grey hair and a beard. And
Oh, same. I'm usually grey with a black beard.
it's just not showing up for me today for some reason. Must have had a shave in my sleep.
Yeah, sure.
And apparently just for men
Oh, you've got
myself.
another magic trick now as well.
So what are you in ARU?
RRU, so it's rapid response. Being the assistant chief, we've got a slightly different uniform. Most of the lads wear the blue shirts. You might have seen us around.
Yeah.
So we're the guys that drive the Skodas and the Evo.
Nice.
You know, the pursuit vehicles, front line sort of stuff. And then we just back the hell away when the guns come out, really, and let the ARU boys take over and do what they do best.
Yeah, I don't think firing
Oh,
guns
nice one,
is
Weddy.
something I'm
Thanks for hanging around,
particularly
man.
interested in, but the pursuit side of things and controlling situations.
Yeah, it's
until the
it's
rest
a good
of them
spot to be in. You know, just got to make sure that your communication's really, really good. Which is something you work on anyway. You know, we do comms training for all new officers and things like that. Which, you know, if you're successful, you'll get used to.
Awesome.
All right, here is Sadie.
Hello, thank you for your patience. If you could please come back into the office.
No problem.
Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Did my first interview. Ah.
I've got one more question for you, Harry, actually, because obviously you've just recently left a quite big job in this city, and we were wondering if you could give us some insights on what caused the decision to leave your previous position.
Yeah, of course. I joined, like I said, I joined NHS the second day I flew into the city. Ideally, I wanted to be in PD when I first came in, but a few people I got to know joined NHS, and I thought, well, I'll go in there for a little while, get to know people. Obviously, I started climbing the ranks, enjoyed it, learned everything I could learn, got to the highest rank I possibly could. There was no more sort of scope for me to go any further there. And also the other boss that I worked alongside left, and things started to change. And I thought, well, if things are changing, then let's give it a full change, and I'll go do what I actually wanted to do when I first joined, and let them carry on now.
You leave on good terms, are you?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Completely good terms with everyone.
Right, just a quick question. How long were you there for?
Well, it was, like I say, it was the second day that I joined, so it would have been 3 to 4 months.
So you're clear on that sketch then, aren't you?
But in terms of a cooldown?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, no cooldown needed at all.
Right, I mean, if there is, I mean, I don't see no reason why we can't set you on, to be honest.
Awesome.
Welcome
so,
to the PD.
Woohoo.
Welcome.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we're all done. I suppose this guy will take you through a little bit of basic
Yeah,
training.
let's do it. Have you got time to do it now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, brilliant. Shall I get him enrolled?
How does that actually
I
work?
don't know.
Can you explain it
I've
to me
never
while we're
even
here?
looked at these 3 things in the corner before.
We'll do it.
Oh.
Come on, I'll show you. Come over this.
Right, bear with us for a second.
Yeah.
Right.
Clicked it.
Yep.
Oh, recruit, I suppose.
Boss
Yeah,
menu.
and then find his name.
I'll just look, Sadie. If you actually want to do it, I'll just look through.
Okay, yeah, cool. It was Harry Nuts, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah.
Yep, find you
All these
already.
fucking people.
There we go. Want to recruit? Yes, very much. Yep. You seem to be recruited now.
my
Do you
God,
have to do anything else here? Or does he just you try to go on duty and direct show what's the next step?
You'll come with me, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
I think that's it. And I think once they're on the books, they can just go on duty now.
Perfect. Can you?
All right, I just went through the thing and changed my uniform.
Suck.
You come this way. You come out. You come out.
Can you make sure that he gets the Discord role? I assume we just have to put his name into the role change thing
Yeah,
or
I'll
something.
stick it in there.
So that he gets.
And then I think
Thank
he
you,
has to
thank you,
do
thank you,
his badge numbers one.
Oh yes, correct. Do you want me to help you with the training?
Yeah, I can do. I've never trained anyone from beginning before, so I'll do it based on what I remember. But I think it's just a
Yeah, me
basic,
neither.
just
Let's
basic
go
going through the bits and
basics.
bobs.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
All right then.
On that one there, mate.
You go in the through this door here. This is our change room. I think you're just trying to get out.
You gone? Go to that arrow there, mate.
Like it worked.
You okay there, Yorkshire? Where have you gone?
There you go, mate. You're sound.
Just
awesome.
Turn invisible.
Perfect. Actually, I'm gonna help Barnaby with the training.
Right, no worries.
Okay, cool. Right, so
leave you to
Yeah,
it.
cheers, Yorkshire. So the blue circle there is just like the changing room at JD. The little one in the corner where you can access what you've already got saved, and then the yellow one is for making alterations. Don't have to worry about that right now, other than maybe changing the necklace to a different one to get rid of that side on. But you can just take your necklace off and it should just disappear.
I'll quickly do the email
Yeah,
thing.
brilliant. Yeah, there you go. Because you won't have a firearm as a BCSO.
Yeah.
So from here, you can get taser trained within after 7 days.
Yeah.
You just have to ask basically. I think it's any member of the ARU. But once you get your email roles, you'll be able to sort it out in there after your 7 days.
Awesome.
Okay. We have staff meetings on Tuesdays at 9. It's in the big room upstairs. The stairs are just behind me. If you can make it in, that'd be great. You'll get to see what it looks like to have all of us in, and how it feels to sort of roll around with some people, get to know some people.
that won't be a problem.
We roll around in twos now. It's not been like that for a really long time. So make sure if you are going out in your PCSO van that you try and jump in with someone if you can.
Yeah.
If it's not an option, 3 up if you can. In the quiet moments, and then if you do a daytime shift, sometimes you do ride solo. But if you can try and stick to twos, that's best.
Yeah.
You can always jump in with a PC as well.
Yeah.
If there's just no other PCSO on, you can always ride along with PCs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it used to be very, very strict ruling that it was like PCSOs with PCSOs and PCs with PCs and so forth. But the PC's happy to take care, jump in, get to see some more stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Shall we go on a quick tour around the PD
Yeah,
building?
have you been in here before, by any chance?
Never.
All right.
Okay, so over here we've got the archives. This is where we keep all the folders of all the old cases you see. So whenever you've got a case that you need to put into the archives, you go here to put into one of the boxes.
Yeah.
And you've already seen the changing room.
Yep.
The room where you've been waiting, we actually never really use it.
Yeah, we actually only use it when we do mass interviews. Sometimes we get people to wait in there for the interviews.
Yeah.
It's the only time I've seen it used.
What's it called anyway? It's the
I'm
waiting
not sure
room.
what it's called. Well, there's a little podium. I think it might be a little like press room.
Oh, we could do some sort of show there.
Yeah.
Wow,
So obviously you've got the chief's office.
Yeah, this is the chief's office. This is the break room over here. If you just want to, pop your lunch into the fridge, for example, or want to sit there during lunch, we've got a wee table here, some snacks as well. If you ever feel like having a wee break, you can come here, grab some snacks, get your lunch out of the fridge, stuff like that.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, there's always dirty dishes in the sink.
Yeah, it's quite disgusting actually.
This door is never used.
It's usually Barnaby who leaves them.
Hey, I always eat in the car.
Yeah.
This door's rarely
leave
used.
This one locked.
Okay.
You'll never need it anyway.
The door in the center here is to get into behind reception. If you ever need to go and speak to someone from the public, if you see the doorbell ring or hear the doorbell ring, I should say. Obviously, you've seen the different. We've obviously got the two getting on duty options. You've got the actual getting on duty and then the getting on service. If you leave the city and fly back in, you will come back in whatever clothes you had on. And if you didn't go off duty, you can just go straight in the changing room, enter the service. But if you want to go about the city, you do need to make sure you go through that one at the front. Otherwise, you'll still get all the pings. You'll still have a tracker, and you'll still count as being on duty to everyone else in the city.
Okie doke.
All right, what else we got? Should we go to the Armory?
It might look a bit confusing with all the different floors and everything looks kind of the same, but also not the same, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Right, so maybe one of the most important rooms over here. Quite
Yep.
We've got the briefing room over there and the lab. So this is the Armory. It has to remain locked at all time.
Of course, yeah.
So until you're taser trained, you won't need to withdraw anything from here, but you should be able to see the safe door just there. You want to open it up?
Yeah.
You should be able to get a flashlight and a
Yes.
nightstick.
Sorry. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, you should be able to get the those options.
And have some armor while we're here.
There we
Brilliant. Unfortunately, you don't get any armor until you're a PC. So just make sure you stay away from anyone with a gun.
Yeah, we'll do.
Basically. So go on, Sadie.
Tend to do that anyway.
Whenever you choose the option to buy a weapon, which is probably what you just chose, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then you don't have to lock anything. So I personally always buy my weapons. As you can see, they're not exactly expensive.
No.
And that way you can just skip the whole part of logging them in our emails. However, if you at some point in the very, very far future, so it's not that important just now, take out weapons or armor or weapon clips from the armory, that's stuff that you'd need to lock by putting it into the emails. However, what would be important already is whenever you take stuff off suspects and put it into the armory, that should be the deposit objects or deposit weapons option, depending on what you took off them. You need to lock them in our emails. There's one emails channel And yeah, you just work with plus or minus depending whether you took something out of the armory or put something in, and just make sure that you always look everything that you're putting in or taking out.
Yeah,
Like
that's
for
fine.
example,
I think I may have just made a mistake though. I withdrew them, thinking that that's what I had to do after I buy them, and now they're in my inventory. So I'm guessing I have to put them back, right?
no, you can withdraw them as well. That's absolutely fine. However, when you withdraw them, you need to lock it in the emails, which is no problem at all. You can do that. I'm just too lazy to do it.
No worries. Should I put, because I've obviously got two on me anyway, a flashlight and a stick. So should I put the two that are in my inventory back?
You've got 2 of each now.
Let me just double check. Sorry.
I don't think they double up. I think they should just.
Oh no, I haven't got one of
solo,
each. I just worried that I bought one of each and then withdrew one of each. So I didn't know whether that would be the correct way of
No,
doing
but just in case, if you've withdrawn one, I'd stick it in the logging anyway, just in case it does come out of there.
Yep.
So yeah, basically be as accurate as you can. You know, we don't want weapons disappearing and people getting sacked for it.
Yeah, of course.
And ideally, if you do, you know, as soon as you're finished at a scene, just come back, drop everything off.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, so if we go through the side door, we have our shooting range. The only spot that actually works is the number 6. It's the only bit that's actually free to work. Obviously, you won't be in here very much at the moment, but maybe when you do your taser training, you might start in here before you do a bit of a scenario with one of the officers.
Yeah, no worries.
I was lucky. I got to.
This is once again one of those.
I got on, Sadie.
I was just saying this is one of the doors that also always needs to be locked.
Yeah, I was very lucky. I got to tase Ricky when he was assistant chief when I did my taser training.
That's amazing.
Did you get to tase him?
Yeah, several times because I messed it up the first time, and he said, "Just do it again." He also tased the hell out of me as well.
Fantastic. Shall we go upstairs?
Yeah.
Or downstairs?
Let's go up.
Let's upstairs.
Whichever.
You appear to be visible to me.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's one of those things that happens sometimes.
So you've got 2 stairs, a staircase here, a staircase over there. It doesn't matter which one you take. It's all the same.
Just try and use the same one, otherwise you get lost, like I do.
Right, up here we've got a tiny meeting room which we use for like special operations and stuff. It's not used too often, but whenever you are asked to go to the small meeting room, it's going to be the one up here.
Okay.
Then over here on this side, we've got the dispatch center. And this is where you go to deposit dirty money that you take off the suspect.
Okay.
Dirty money, again, something that you'll need to log into the logging channel in your emails. You can just throw through it later on. You'll see it's quite self-explanatory how it works. You just put in the exact number of dirty money that you've deposited, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, no worries.
Kidok. Of course, also when you need to, I don't know, scan something. This is where you go. Obviously.
Yep.
Right, then over here we've got the big meeting room. This
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Yeah, I'm sure you might have seen this in some body cams and stuff.
This is where we've got our big PD meetings. PD meetings are always on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So the next one will be tomorrow in the evening.
Yeah.
If you can, make sure to get here. Like if you're in the city, if you're on duty, come here. You know, enjoy the show. Enjoy the first time of me standing up there.
Yeah, first one. I'm currently doing the minutes at the moment, so I'll put your name next to as many things as I can, Sadie.
Perfect.
Get you to say as much as we can.
Wait, are you actually?
We usually basically in the command chat. If you bring a point to the command chat, you'll bring it to the meeting in front of everyone. Does that make sense? So if you have something that you wanted to say to the higher ups and discuss, then usually it gets discussed at the pre-meeting meeting, and then it's your job to say it in front of everyone if it's deemed.
Nice. It's good that people get a chance to speak.
Yeah, basically, there's always an open forum as well during the meeting. You get to voice any concerns or grievances with anyone in the police department, and they range from 10 minutes to 2 hours, depending on the goings on in the city.
Yep, used to that.
Yeah, your NHS meetings are pretty long, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes we get emergency meetings, which are usually announced either on radio or in the police announcements in your upper left corner. And if there's something like emergency meeting at PD, it's usually up here. unless it's in the outside car park. But you usually come in through the outside car park anyway. So if there are people there, the meeting's there. If there's no one there, we're probably up here.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
Okay, dokes. Also, please make sure to not have anything illegal on you when you go to the PD meeting, because everybody is searched after every PD meeting.
Yeah, that's fine. I never have anything illegal on me unless someone comes up and gives it to me, which has happened before, but I just tend to get rid of it quite quick.
It's more meant like all the stuff that you take off suspects, because people, a while back, people just kept it on themselves. And it's just to make sure that people deposit it into the Armory as soon as possible. So when you take something off a suspect between today and the meeting tomorrow, just make sure to go to the Armory before the meeting to put it all away.
Yeah, that's fine.
All good, all good. Is there anything else up here?
I don't think so. I think that's it. Unless there's something around here. Oh, you got some more vending machines for you.
Yeah,
oh, there's a
if you
sofa.
get too hungry,
Oh, isn't this where Alice used to sleep?
Did she?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm sure didn't she used to sleep in the office? Sleep in here.
Have you seen that?
Oh, I've never seen that before.
I've never seen someone hide a pizza under a table before. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's super disgusting. It's been there forever. Do not open the lid.
We've
Do
got the same
not
problem.
open it.
We had the same thing at NHS. We've got coffees on top of the telephones that have been there since when I joined, so they're definitely going to be furry now.
Shall we have a quick look at the helipad?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we ever go there, but at least you'd know where it is.
Well, sometimes PCSOs are grabbed for camera work. But,
Really? I've never done that. I wouldn't even know how to
I've
do
taken
it.
someone out as a PCSO in the heli just because they're the only officer that was near me as I was running to grab it for an emergency, you know.
Barnaby, are you NPAS trained yet?
I am, yeah. It's part of the being the RRU. We needed it done.
Yeah, I need to get it done now as well.
So,
right,
yeah,
so
go
this is obviously the helipad.
Yep.
It's there. Yep, exciting.
I'm
apart
guessing
from
that I
there's-
would need to redo my MPAS
Yeah,
training
obviously
now,
the criteria is a little bit different. You know, you guys land nice and safe. You take people back to the hospital, whereas we're dropping troops, so to speak, in hot situations. You know,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
chasing
fair
cars
enough.
in the streets. You know, from a distance with the camera work.
Yeah, no worries. That's understandable.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing at the moment. Unfortunately, it's been removed for normal access. It's only for sort of special occasions at the moment, but we're sorting out a vehicle at the moment. Yeah, again, to make sure this door's always locked whenever you come through.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Also, when it is reintroduced back, do not buy one downstairs because it will be in your downstairs garage.
Okay.
Only buy the heli when you're up here. Because you can accidentally spawn one at Legion, and we don't want that.
Yeah, I've done that
Yeah,
before.
okay. And they're unlimited. I found it is unlimited. They don't actually go away like the other cars.
Where's Barnaby? Barnaby, I
I'm
can't
on
see
the
you.
stairs. Am I invisible? I'm jumping down the stairs.
Yep.
Oh, now you're there.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the second day after I bought my helicopter. I went down to Legion, and I bought a new car at the same time that morning, and I didn't know which registration was on
same.
there, and I brought out the chopper in the middle of Legion, which was
Yeah, I
kind
did
of
the
awkward.
exact same.
This is probably one of the best things of PD. We've got our own petrol station. We've got 2 petrol pumps down here. So whenever you get your van out, which is going to be out there, where we're going to be in just a second, come down here to fuel up, because the petrol stations are dangerous places. You don't want to go there.
Oh, yeah.
Always fuel up in here, and then you're good
Yeah.
to go.
They took ours off as at NHS for some reason.
Really? One thing to note as well, as a PCSO, city guidelines, you cannot be taken hostage. It is against city rules.
can't be taken
Doesn't mean you
hostage,
cannot be shot and murdered, but someone cannot use you as a hostage. If they do,
that's fair
obviously, continue on, but just sort it out of the city afterwards or
Yeah.
during if you have the option. But
Yeah, magic ticket.
yeah,
and
people
stuff.
shouldn't be taking you hostage. But it doesn't mean that someone won't just shoot you
Yeah, that's
or
fair
try and steal
enough.
your van.
It's to be expected being in the
Yeah.
job.
Again, there's a door here, door at the other end. Need to be locked at all times.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'd usually come through this door. Sometimes when you take a suspect through this door, they can't see. So each time you take a suspect through this door, you'd always escort them into this room, and you'd ask them if their eyes are okay, because sometimes they just can't see anything. If they say their eyes are not okay, you just escort them back out and come back in, and they're usually okay.
Okay, fair enough. That's
Yeah,
no
you
problem.
just like do a few
If they
spins out
don't,
there.
if they're still not okay, do it again, as long as it takes until they can see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
They usually
Should we
can.
go
at
on
some
through
point.
to the cells?
Have you ever been to the cells?
Never.
Okay, it's just in here. Right, so around this corner, we've got a lovely fingerprint scanner.
Currently out of action.
Actually. Oh,
yes,
is it?
it's broken at the moment.
I totally, I knew that. I absolutely knew that. It was a test, Barnaby. It was a test.
Yeah, I think there's been some talk of a slightly newer version of things coming through, and we might get it then. It's a bit better for holding records. People in here is the camera for the mugshot. See, the store needs to be locked as well. So people don't steal the camera. Brilliant. And then yet again, more locked doors. Make sure all cell doors are locked at all times.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So these are the cells. I would advise you to use cell 1, 2, or 3. Never ever use cell 4 for reasons we'll discuss. And I also wouldn't, I wouldn't suggest cell 5 because when they're in cell 5, they can hide in a corner, and it's just annoying because you want them as close to you as possible when you find them and when you send them to jail. And it's just annoying when they're like in the very, very last corner of that cell and you have to go in and chase them, and it's just annoying. Go for 1, 2, or 3 and you're absolutely safe.
Yeah, no problem.
So again, these all lock. You have to pop them in, lock it, uncuff them. While we're in here, should we do a little cuffing situation?
I was just thinking that. Yeah. How about we cuff you?
Yeah, let's go for it. So I've been naughty.
So when you want to cuff someone, or quite a few other options that we're going to look at as well, you will always think about your F6 muscle.
Yep.
And in your F6 muscle, it's going to be citizen interaction. We're going to go through the others as well. And in citizen interaction, you can find two versions of handcuffing. You can find hard cuff, and just below that, there's a hard cuff, uncuff.
Yep.
Shall we try the hard cuff?
So basically, the hard cuff can be used when people are being a bit obnoxious. Maybe they've been fleeing quite a lot. It just gives you a bit more time to sort the escort out. If someone's been tased multiple times, I was told during my training that you should probably not hard cuff them in case they suffer a further injury. But I'm yet to see it actually happen.
It's dangerous.
But go for it.
So like I've never actually hard cuffed anyone, but like just for the fun of it, there you go. Perfect.
But as you can see, I'm still free to go. So while you have put cuffs on me, I can still run around and be a knob.
But you're not going to be.
No,
because
obviously
now
not.
You want to escort him. It's 2 below that. Escort.
And that's it. I'm all yours.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. And now he can't run. His cuffs will come loose in about 10 minutes, I think, 12 minutes.
Okay.
But normally it's enough time to put someone into one balance. So when it comes to putting him into the cell, you don't actually have to walk in, which is quite handy. You just walk up to the cell until he's basically behind the bars, but you aren't. So just walk up, and you can see that he's going through the cells. Yep, just like that. Yep, that's fine. Absolutely fine. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yep.
And once he's behind the bars, you can unescort him. So it's just escort again, and then the hard cuff, uncuff one, and then he's out of his handcuffs. Then we usually ask him to quickly flex his X muscle so we see he's actually uncuffed, which he is. And you're outside, he's in there, and you didn't have to open the gate, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, much safer.
Exactly. No.
As you can see, I can get my weapons out, but I cannot do anything with them. There's some magical powers in here that stops that from happening.
Yeah.
I think it's the same at NHS, isn't it? That's why when you boys have your little boxing fights, you go across the road.
Yeah, that's correct.
Been to a few of those.
See, those magical powers don't exist in cell 4 because literally just above cell 4 is the sixth, what do you call it, 6th row of the shooting range. Obviously, we need that place to be able to.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the magical powers go in some sort of vertical column from the armory up and down. So it means that in cell 4 you can do naughty things. I don't know if you ever saw that Nigel got demoted about a month or so ago for some nefarious activities in that cell.
No, I didn't.
Him and a few officers were very naughty boys, and they suffered the consequences, basically.
That's fair enough.
Right, so shall we look through the other things you can do with your F6 muscle, maybe?
Yeah. One thing I would add, when you do the escorting, just try and use it once. If you spam it, you'll be escorting, unescorting, and they can still get away. If you just try and use it once and just accept that there is a delay between you doing it and you actually grabbing hold of them. Otherwise, you find someone cuffed and running away, and it's just a pain in the ass.
See, when I stand behind someone to escort them, I like to escort them and then just do like a little step to the side, and then you can see they're already escorted, and you don't actually walk away from them in case you have to escort them again because it didn't work. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. Always expect suspects to run.
Yeah.
It's annoying, but always expect them to run because
I've witnessed it enough times, trust me.
Yeah.
One last night, actually.
It's what they're gonna. Oh yeah. Wait, was that was that the situation in front of? No, it wasn't actually. No, we're good.
There was one in front of NHS where I think Rizzler had to come up and take someone off a quad bike.
Yep.
And he was doing laps around the NHS car park.
And yelling and stuff. Yeah, I actually sent him down for a conspiracy to commit murder. Didn't end well for him.
Yeah, he did threaten to kill us, to be fair.
Exactly. That's why. Right. So what can we go through? Yeah, maybe just in general through your F6 muscle. So what you can find under citizen interaction are, for example, the jail menu. Please don't jail anyone now. Or you please use that in the cell. Always use it at as the last thing, but we're going through the process in a bit anyway, so don't worry too much about it. But what you're going to put in there is you'll always jail the closest person. So what happened literally just 2 days ago was I was over here trying to sentence someone, trying to send them to jail. And the second an officer walked towards me, like just a step towards me, the suspect walked away in the cell. And that was literally the same second I sentenced someone and the officer went to jail.
Yeah, I got sent down last week by accident. Yeah.
So whenever you sentence someone, or whenever you're with someone down here who's sentencing someone, I always like to just take a few steps back. Like stand over here, let them do the stuff over there, or when you're the one up here, just ask the other officer to just take a step back because it's just a hassle. Like it's no big deal, it's not an issue, but it's just as long as we can avoid it, we like to avoid it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So in the jail menu, they're going to ask you to put in, I think, first the time for how long the person is going to be jailed, the number of years, the amount of years for how long someone is going to be jailed. We've got a huge document that's containing all the different numbers. I'm going to actually tag you in our email channel where we've got quite a number of documents. There you can find this one, which is, I think, called the...
It's the new city rules.
Is it? Oh, perfect. The new city... Just look through all the documents.
A person to be going around handing 10 each out. I wonder how much they actually had on them.
Is that right? Yeah. Who was that that's under
Maybe
the
you go
mountain?
outside.
Oh, yeah, we'll go out now.
I couldn't possibly tell you that, sir.
Okay, is that right?
Oh no, Monty's been up to something.
Isn't he always? So there's two documents. One's a very good handbook. Gives you some good sorry, I don't know which way to say it's gone by. I always get freaking lost. One's got some really good rules, regulations, the actual laws that we use. I think the sentencing's been taken out of it, but it used to be in there. But if you want the actual times, the sentencing times, then use the new city laws document. Otherwise you might give them the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shall we just, I was just thinking maybe we should just take a van out and a normal car out and go to the docks or somewhere that we can do a couple of roadblocks and stuff. What do you think? And then we can continue with the F6 muscle as well.
I'm just going to quickly check in with my boys because I let them my Evo. Archie and Riley, how you getting on?
We're just currently in Grapeseed at the moment, catching the suspect, and having to do like a 5-mile swim in the water to help catch
10-4, you looking after my Evo?
Yep, did a perfect job.
Brilliant, well done, lads.
Right, these doors, you usually don't walk out here, to be honest. It's to drive in and drive out.
Yeah.
It is like one of the most important... Probably called the Vauxhall Vivaro or something like that.
Yeah, you should only have access to one, maybe two vehicles. Most of the vehicles have been cleaned out.
Where should we go?
Right, so that's where your car should appear most of the time. If there's already a vehicle there, it'll go into one of the parking slots.
Yeah, it's just over there.
Learn the number plate. It's always like R something. if it ends up in Legion. But ideally, you'll be returning it here. You just walk back up to this one. I'm sure it's the same in the NHS. You just walk up to this one and put it back in the garage.
Exactly.
Feel free to get a couple of them.
Shall we go to 937? It's near the docks. We can just, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Or the airport, whatever you prefer.
I don't mind. We'll do whichever one is nearer.
I think actually 937 is near. Yeah, it's 937. Do you want to take a car and I'm going to jump in the
Yeah,
van?
sure. I got my car here.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I've got 10 minutes to be train.
Barnaby, don't we have like 7 different radio
Yeah,
channels?
we could go on like 95 or something.
Yep, let's go for 95.
Radio check. Radio check.
Loud and clear.
It'd be a big good time to show Harry how to use the radio, I guess.
Yeah, will do.
Don't forget to turn back the acceleration bump and get out of the way. That's. If you guys want to come down by the impound, there's a car here. We can actually impound and do a bit of training there.
Yeah, we'll be down there.
You alright there, bud?
Bro, can you impound that for me, bro?
That's a bit cheeky, no? Take it to Legion, mate. Uh-oh. My head's gone. There we go.
No, because I'm getting a car here.
Well, that's just rude, to be honest.
I can impound it myself if you want.
Well, I'll do it. So,
always, yeah.
got 2 cars now. There was only one, but this dude's being a bit of a pleb and just abandoning his car to get that.
So this is F6 muscle.
Yeah. So
and then vehicle.
Yeah, basically, try and get in it first.
Yeah. You'll always have to sit in it first, just once, otherwise it probably won't work. Yep, perfect. And now you can exactly flex your F6 muscle. Then it's a vehicle interaction, and now you'll have 4.
And that's
there
it.
You go.
And then in 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you want to do the purple one too.
Lovely.
Purple one behind you.
It's a shame that they aren't locked, but if you ever find a car that's locked, you can use your lockpick muscle, and you get a little blowtorch out and you break into the car.
Cool. Never used one of them before.
Yeah, it's a good little tool. Way easy. Easy. I'll let you off. I'll let
Sorry.
you off the first time.
Muscle spasm then.
Next time I might tase you.
Yeah, that didn't work that time, so it's only going to give me the vehicle information.
Yeah, so if that happens, you might have to get back in it, maybe drive it forward and back a little bit. Sometimes it can be a bit dodgy. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, sorry about
That's
that.
right. Yeah, so sometimes you just got to wiggle it around a little bit or go back into the menu a few times.
And sometimes it actually won't work.
Yeah.
Like I had a car yesterday, I tried literally everything. I could sit in the car, I could get out of the car, everything worked just fine. I just couldn't impound it. Like if you've tried a couple of times, then just
Yeah, there's certain vehicles, I think, like the dust trucks and the Amazon vans, which I think we can't impound because they don't belong to people. They belong to companies, and it's quite difficult to do.
Right, Sharky, go.
Yeah.
Go.
Radio check.
Loud and clear. I haven't driven. I've driven a full today, man.
Okay, shall we go through the F6 muscle? I don't actually know what else is there.
So you've got object spawning, so you can put down cones and the blue wooden signs. So one of the big roles as a PCSO is to attend crime scenes, road traffic accidents, and especially the banks as well, and cordon off the road. So if there's a bank, say at Legion Square, I'm sure you're familiar with where it is. What you want to do is position your van at one end of the main road, block it off, put a couple of these down, and then if there's no one else around, just run down the other end and do the same. And then just make sure you collect them all up as you go.
How do I collect it?
So you flex your E muscle. So you should be able to delete that one in front of you. Just like that.
Awesome.
If they get smashed over, they can be a bit difficult. You have to pick them up and put them down and then do it. Or pick them up and do it while you're holding them.
Right, so since we've got a lovely little road over here, I'll just quickly demonstrate a roadblock.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, well done. That was a test, well done.
I'm just going to jump on radio real quick because there's a bank job and you might be expected.
Yeah, cool.
Which is radio again?
98.
98.
Sadie and I are still training Harry down at the docks, so we won't be available for this bank at this time.
Be moving in for negotiations.
10 for RRU en route now. Just going to fill up at the petrol station nearby as well.
Take it easy in that Evo, boys, alright?
Can you just quickly go on radio, because apparently... Oh no, we're good. I thought we were at 090. I was a bit shocked. Okay, sorry, I'm confused.
Okay.
I'm confused, sorry.
One robber, one hostage. The doors are locked.
Alright, so there's a banging roadblock. That was a...
Just like that.
Yeah.
If and someone else did put their stuff away, try to move it out of the way.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as when it's your own stuff. When it's your own stuff, you just walk up to it and flex your e-muscle and it disappears. If it's someone else's stuff, you might have to pick it up first. You pick something up by using your Y?
Yep.
Is it Y? Yeah. By using your Y muscle, and then once it's in your hand, you can probably make it disappear. Yeah.
Sometimes.
If you can't do that, sometimes it.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop buttoning now, Sadie. Sorry.
No, it's good. Well, Harry, you have to understand. This is the first time the two of us are actually onboarding.
Yeah, first time.
Fair enough. Well, I'm honoured.
Right, so if you can't delete the stuff, just put it to a side, because they do get pretty dangerous when they're in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can literally kill people, you know.
Yeah. So whenever there's a bank, and you will see in your lower left eye when the bank is done, just put the stuff away immediately. Just run across the street, flexing your E-muscle real quickly, and then everything will disappear.
Yep.
Then you're done, because then everybody can go through and everything's good.
Awesome.
Have you got an update on the bank,
Also,
please?
when there's a bank,
Yeah,
let's
still
see the
one
bank
robber,
is
one
just
hostage.
over there.
The
That
plate
direction,
on
you're
the
blocking
car
the street
comes
over
back
on
to
this
a
side.
Lenny code.
When you get out of the van, try to stay behind the van, like I'm doing,
Yeah.
in case they start to shoot. It's just for your own protection.
How many boxes we got left?
I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so that's the roadblock. Right, suspects. Yes, when you are asked to sentence someone, yeah, maybe just quickly cuff and escort me. Please go for the normal cuff, not the hard cuff one, but the handcuff, uncuff one. It's the normal one we use. Yep. And then escort me. And now you want to put me into your van. Before you do that, before you put me into the van, always ask another officer to check if the van is open. Because if you put me in a locked van, nobody else can go in, and I'm kind of locked in there, and it usually gets a bit annoying.
Yeah, it's a big pain in the ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your van, so you can unlock it yourself, and then if you want to pop Sadie in the back.
I think it was already unlocked because it got moved for the roadblock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it probably was. Right, so just the same as with the cells, you just walk me over to the car, and then you flex your F6 muscle, go down to sit
There we
there.
go.
Perfect.
Obviously, they go in the back, so make sure you stick them in at the back. Just to make sure. Also, just tell them to mind the head, the usual sort of stuff, or even say, putting your hand on your head as you go in.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, make sure there's no one in it. Make sure it's not locked. Only one suspect in a car at a time, unless for some reason there's an absolute emergency where you've got to chuck two in. It just messes things up otherwise. It's difficult to get them out if there's multiples. And then you have to use the quite rudely phrased drag out a vehicle to escort somebody out. Now I believe in the PCSO van you appear at the back. Yeah. So if you want to drag someone out of a PCSO van, sorry, Harry. If you want to drag someone out the back of the PCSO van, you come around the back. Then you want to do it and then instantly escort. How come your cuffs are off?
My cuffs are on.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, if you don't escort me immediately, I would run for
Yeah,
it.
obviously
That's
most
what
of the time it's in the locked car park, but it's just a pain in the ass having someone run around that big car park bay downstairs.
So if you've got someone else in the car with you, ask them to like stand there as well, just in case the person tries to
And the
run.
best one,
At least you've got, like,
if you're in a normal car,
people.
like one of the unmarked cars or one of the marked normal cars, they come out the opposite side to the one you're standing on. A majority of the time, so you have to make sure there's two of you really, otherwise you might have a little chase on you. It's not all hugely common. Once people are inside the station, they do tend to comply because they are locked in, but it can happen.
Yeah, I can imagine. People just like to be difficult.
Yeah.
Right, so when it comes to searching people, you can search people when you've got reason to do so. So for example, when there's a drug location, you will be searching pretty much everyone around. Normally, some other officer will ask you to search someone, so don't worry too much about it. But I mean, is there ever a situation where we don't search someone who's in cuffs? I don't think so.
Only if we, mistake identity, but we cuffed them for our safety or something like that. Sometimes we might just release them. But generally, if someone's been naughty enough to get in cuffs or is in a situation, they're going to be searched.
Yeah, so if you like, you can search me now just to see what it looks like, and feel free to take just something out of my pockets. Just if you take a weapon, we got to make sure that I got it back.
If Sadie's got any food, just grab a donut or something.
Yeah, something like that. There you go. And now it's in your inventory. So always try to remember what you take off the suspects. I mean, normally it's not something that you've got on yourself anyway, but yeah. In this case, it is obviously something. Oh, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, that's okay. Rights. That's an important one. Again, something that you're going to find in the documents, in our email channels. Always read the suspect their rights.
Yep.
The rights are in the document where you can also find all the sentencing, all the charges. And make sure you read the rights before someone goes into the cell. I personally like to read the rights during the transport.
Yeah, or on the scene if you've got the time. If it's a safe scene, you want to do it as soon as they're in cuffs, really. Also, there's two versions. So, if I get to a drug ping and you're there, and I think you're the one dealing, I might cuff you under suspicion of possession with intent to supply. Further investigation, I'll search you. If I then find weapons or drugs or something you shouldn't have on you, then I'll reread the rights as you are now, you're now being charged with, because it's no longer suspicion. Just so that there's no sort of loopholes. If they get to the cells and they haven't read their rights, technically they can walk out. If they know their rights, they will be able to voice that they would never read their rights and they can leave.
Yeah, we don't want
if you don't want that to happen. There's some really savvy people out there that do know the law, so just brush up on it if you can. I tend to, before I get on duty, open up the document and just leave it where it's semi-visible, that I can get easy access to it in case I do get to a situation where I need to cuff someone.
I've got a couple of eyes, so I'll be able to do that,
likewise.
Yeah, about the rights. Obviously, the last sentence you might have heard it before is, "Do you understand these rights?" So we do expect the suspect to answer to this question.
Yeah.
Normally, they do say yes. However, you will sometimes get people who just don't respond or say no just because they think they're clever. If they say no, read them again. If they say no, read them again. I personally, I'm never tired of reading these rights. If at some point they're going to be so annoyed hearing them, they're going to say yes.
Yeah, I've asked them before, like, what bit is it you don't understand? And if they actually can be bothered to give you an answer, you can sort of go into more detail about it. You can even say, do you want it written down for you? And get them a written copy.
Yeah, that'll be fine. They'll get bored before I do.
Brilliant.
If they don't respond at all, you get that as well. You read them again. If they still don't respond, I always go for 3 times. So if they still don't respond, read them another time. If they still don't respond, just say that you will take silence as a yes.
Yeah, that's fine. We had the same situation yesterday.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it quite a lot being at the hospital.
Just basically laid on the floor and didn't want to be going to jail.
Yeah, you get them all the time.
Read the rights a couple of times and then just took it.
All right.
Right, so those are probably the 2 most important things before you put someone into the cell. Search them and read the rights. If you've got a female suspect, she might be asking for a female officer to search her. That is fine. If she does so, we've got, I think, 3 or 4 female officers right now. You can just read you through if one of them is on duty and able to come to wherever you're on search her. If no one's available, she'll have to accept the fact that you will search her.
You can do like a slightly less invasive search, if you need to, or just really be politely ask them and just say, look, I can either invasively search you or you can just empty your pockets.
Yeah.
Right, what else do we have? I'm just looking at
You've
my
got
F6
you've got
muscle
ID
again.
capabilities. You can reach into people's pockets and grab wallets and check ID if they don't present it to you, or sometimes people struggle to present you with their driver's license and just give you their ID.
Yeah.
So to make it easier, sometimes you can just grab it off of them.
Yeah, or maybe when you've got a suspect who's been down, like shot or something,
Yeah.
and you need to ID them, then you can use the ID card. There's also fine in the fine menu. That's something that you'd mostly use down in the cells. That's how
Or
you
at a traffic
find
stop.
people.
Sometimes if you get someone on a traffic stop, feel free to use the traffic offences. You know, red lights, obstructing, misuse of horn, all those sorts of things.
True.
They can pay it the same way
Yeah,
they pay
I
any
like-
fine, phone or bills, muscle.
There are 4 categories. I never know what's in what category, so I
Yeah, it takes
always
me
have
ages.
to search for it. The one thing you need to remember, just right now, we've got a bit of an issue with our system. So there's one particular fine which is wrong.
Okay.
It's like you don't have to remember this now. I'm sure next time when you find someone for this and you see the document and it says something in the document, it's something completely different in the system, you'll notice. It's the possession of an illegal firearm, which is unfortunately done extremely often.
Yeah.
So the system right now says £1,000, but officially it's
Yeah, it should be a bit more than
£10,000.
that, shouldn't it?
So exactly. So if you've got someone who's supposed to be fined for possession of an illegal firearm, we usually go for conspiracy to kidnap instead. You explain to them that it's just a placeholder because I
It's a
don't know, the
paperwork
system was
issue.
fucked. I don't know, whatever you want to tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want to tell them. It's just it's the same fine. It's just a different name.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Just underneath that, you've got manage unpaid bills. So anyone that's in your close proximity, you can see what unpaid bills they have.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know you do need
Hold on, I've
you do
never
need to
done
kind
that.
of extend the how
on.
you're doing it a little
Hold
bit.
on.
You can't just magic that information. So whether you pull a tablet out or you go back to your car to check the database, but you know, you just go from there really. GSR test is
Yeah, that's fine.
gunshot residue. So we can use that at scenes of shootings. Obviously, if someone has
You'll need a finger.
yeah. So if someone has fired a weapon or there's been a shots fired situation, we want to double check. You know, you can go to the back of your car, you can grab the swab kit, and go up to someone. If I do it on Sadie now.
I'll have to put up a finger for that. So you'll ask the suspect to just.
Yeah, something simple, and then you open it up, and then just above the menu, it will tell you that negative or positive. So Sadie has not fired a weapon.
Yeah, you can try if you like. You can try if you like. She's out test me. It's negative, isn't it?
It is negative.
If you want, we can do a real one. Ignore that. Shot a container. If you want to GSR me now, you can see the difference. So I'm all jittery now because I'm in attack mode.
Yeah, I can see the difference there. Yeah.
So if that was the case, you know, obviously you'd be arresting someone for suspicion or for the act of firing a weapon, and if you know there's bodies around, then you're escalating it from there really. The only way to get rid of that is a lengthy amount of time, or you go sit in some water for a while.
Yeah, no worries. I've seen that pop up when I've gone for a swim.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
The community service. Some crimes don't fit a jail sentence. They have a community service, and some of them can be lenient. You'll see that in the new laws option. There's a few columns. So again, you just pop it in there. It's a bit different to the jail menu, whereas you don't put the reason. So if you're mid conversation with someone and you put the time in and hit the go button, they just disappear. They get sent straight to the community service. So just bear that in mind. I've accidentally cut someone off mid sentence, and they were not happy.
Yeah, no worries.
And then manage license is the last one you'll use. I don't think this check pulse menu works anymore, does it? I think it's gone
No,
now.
neither that one nor the criminal criminal
Yeah,
record
but
thing.
manage license, you can revoke people's driving license. Gives you the options to do it there. You can do each individual license, or go through them all.
Cool.
Yeah, so normally when they misbehave with their cars, like going through like a lot of red lights, speeding, all that stuff, you just take all the licenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. No problem.
And then the last thing is the wanted list. So the last option there, you have the online list, is everyone that's in the city right now. So if we get a report that someone's done a bank robbery and we have a number plate or whatever, and we have their name, you'll go through that list, find them, hit the button, and then put in how long it's going to be, and the time is equal to the time that they're doing prison. So if it's bank robbery, 50 minutes, go for it, and then you'll start seeing the wanted pings. I think it's every minute that you'll usually see them. Usually they get picked up by the local CCTV cameras. Sometimes the locals report their locations to us, and it comes up on the map, and it's just to get there as quick as you can. If somebody is in water, or up a mountain. Our system's a bit faulty. It gives us false leads. We can't go chasing them based on the wanted, unless there's some cameras or actual people around. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no problem.
Brilliant. And then if you're onto the wanted list, you can take people off the wanted. So there's no one on there at the moment. But basically, there'll be a list of like 1 or 2 people that are currently wanted.
Yeah, cool.
Brilliant. Because usually, once someone's in custody, you just take it off so it stops beeping at you. And it should come through on your phone. You should have had one a little bit earlier. You'll now get a police inbox message every time someone's wanted.
Yeah,
you should have seen it. You also get one to say that it's come off as well.
Yep.
I think that's about it, really. If you're not near a vehicle, you can open the vehicle interaction menu, and if you're in front of a tablet computer or in your car in front of a computer, you can just type in a number plate, and it will give you the registration details and who owns it.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
If you want to test it, say, do you want to jump in the PCSO van and get him to get his ANPR up and I'll park in front?
I don't.
Okay, try again. I think it's because I just opened it.
Nope.
Nothing in the middle of your screen.
Try unlocking and locking the car, or flexing your pet muscle.
My what? Sorry?
I think about F5. It's usually one of those two.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Oh, sorry. From me.
Yeah,
too.
same with me. But apparently it is also that one.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, there you can now see a button called Plate Reader. You click on that once.
Yep.
And then on Toggle Display, I think.
Yep.
And then you get this tiny little display. You can put it wherever you like on your eyes.
Yep.
You can put it into whatever corner. Once you've got it somewhere where you like it, you close that tiny window again.
Yep.
And now you can click on the other toggle display. I think it's the button right on at the very top, I think.
Yep.
And then you click. This is hard to do when you can't actually see it. The middle arrow up, the middle arrow down, and then the right arrow up and the right arrow down, isn't it?
Yeah, it's correct. I can't remember what it should say. But there's a video of how to do it that Thor did in the documents channel.
Yes. Is it documents or is it training?
I think it's in the documents.
Well, it's somewhere there. We've got a couple of nice little email channels. You can just have a quick look through everything. There's training as well. That sounds good.
There's right arrow up, right arrow down. Yeah.
Yeah.
The middle ones both up and down, and the right ones up and down.
Yeah, so you press 4 out of the 6 buttons, but the middle and the right ones. I don't think they even know if it matters what order. Obviously, you've got to make sure you turn it on the actual device first. Which is something that I used to always forget because it's very unclear sometimes. There's a very in-depth manual should you want to read it. It's very dry. But hopefully...
To be honest, I never use that thing.
I usually have it turned off. One thing Thor said over radio once was, if they're going faster than me, they're going too fucking fast. So you can kind of gauge it. Mike likes to use it actually because it kind of notifies you if someone's braking really hard in front of you. If you're chasing someone, they can give you a little bit of a heads up, but you've got to have some pretty good awareness to keep an eye on that and the road.
I personally only use the plate reader.
The plate reader is something every time you sit in a police vehicle, you need to put it on. It's so important, and also you need to learn how to lock it. So you might want to go through some of your key bind muscles and just double check you know which ones they are. If you've got a full-sized set of muscles, it should be on that extra set of numbers you have. If not, you have to remap them. So I don't have them on mine, so I've had to go through and just change the keybinds.
If you've got a full size set of muscles, it's going to be your number 9 and number 6 to lock and unlock the plates.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant. So if you've got them, then you're golden.
Perfect.
So hopefully you've got my plate come up there. You should be able to check it, and then it should come back to me.
If you lock it, then obviously it can't. even if there's another car behind us, it won't change.
Yeah, that's
so,
cool.
You'd normally lock it when you're in a chase or when you've seen someone doing whatever, just so that you don't have to rush to write it down or something. So we've now got a plate. What you do now, which you'd normally not do when you're driving the van, but when you're like, sitting somewhere, whatever, and someone reads you through, can someone check a plate, please? They will tell you a plate, and what you'll do is you flex your F6 again, and your vehicle interaction, and now you'll only get one option, which is the vehicle information. And there you put in the plate with the space, exactly what it says there. And then you think about accept, and it will tell you the owner of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Should be me.
It is indeed
Yeah,
you.
obviously, not every single car in the city has a plate that matches the database. So sometimes you can read the actual car itself physically. Sometimes you have to rely on the ANPR. All of the PD vehicles have the same plates on, unfortunately. Like every single unmarked BMW has the same plate. Except for when you do the ANPR, then it comes up different. It's just the way it is.
No worries.
And I think that's all of your muscles.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, there's one more muscle which you'll love. It's the Q muscle.
Oh yeah, of course. It's important.
And your 1, 2, and 3 muscles. I personally always go for 3.
Yeah, same as in the ambulance.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Of course, you've got that experience already. And also, I'm sure that's the same in the ambulance. If you're in your vehicle and you lock the vehicle or you put the speed limiter on, it also sets off a different set of lights. So I think the speed limiter sets a nice set of red lights off, and then the U is just a different one. So if you find yourself unable to do it, just flex all 3 of them, and hopefully you'll be able to get them off. And that's that. You can take this to the AA, get it fully upgraded. But you should be driving over 100 miles an hour in it, unless there's some sort of situation where you really have to get out of somewhere. The other day I was following a PCSO that had a suspect in who was part of Wigwam, and a load of cars started chasing and shooting, so he's had to boot it and get out of there, and did well. So generally just drive safe, follow the laws of the road, and don't chase. PCSOs are not allowed to get in car chases. You can follow from a distance, keep an eye on where everyone is in case transport's needed at the end, but you can't be hurling down around corners in this thing. It's a big murderous brick, really, at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's most of it. If you properly body cam, that's always handy because you are frontline. You are going to see people skirting the edges of the city guidelines and laws and rules.
Yep.
So having the evidence is fine. Even if you're not live, so to speak, it's always good to have something available to get evidence.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, brilliant. It's helped me out so many times. You can pull screenshots for evidence. We've got an evidence channel. When people are saying that you've done something wrong, you can vouch for it. It's not used as full evidence a lot of the time, but it's just a good thing that's necessary.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry about that.
That's revenge.
Yeah, just slapping me
earlier.
I occasionally just move something and bump it by accident into some other muscles, and did it the other day. That's about it, really. You got any questions? Obviously, that was like 40 minutes of intense information.
Just a basic guideline of what a PCSO can and can't do.
Okay, so you attend all crime scenes and block roads.
We can't chase you.
If you hear over the radio, can I get a transport? One of the things you can do is try and get your name out there. Is just, yep, I'm on my way. What's the postal? And just try and get there, be first. People start recognising you. It's just quite good to get to know everyone that way. So you'll be transporting a lot of people. You'll be doing a lot of sending people down in the cells. Traffic stops, especially around like the Legion area, around the police station, you'll see people and.
Yeah, see you later.
So I can traffic stop people.
Yeah,
for,
you can pull people over. A lot of the time, they don't give a shit, but you can get plates. You can put things in the bolos. You can start gathering evidence and stuff. Don't attend shots fired or drug pings. They tend to be, obviously shots fired are given that they're armed, but the drug pings, people do tend to be armed, and it just puts you at risk. You're wearing a bright yellow vest. It's not hidden in any way. You've got no armor. You're not going to be able to take many bullets before you're dead, and you can't shoot back.
Yeah, of course.
By all means, attend at a good distance. maybe 3 or 4 blocks, a couple hundred meters, just in case something's needed for transport, or even an officer might need to transport. That's about it really. You'll spend the first couple of weeks just driving around, transporting, giving people parking tickets and impounding cars. You know, go around Legion Square, go to the impound all the cars, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I know all the spots.
Yeah, and just generally just get yourself out there in the city. A lot of people can have a really good time being a PCSO, you know.
I am going to love
It's a great time. It's a great time. You get to talk to all the suspects, you know.
Yeah. One thing with the radio,
quite a good time to
just don't
socialise.
talk shit over the radio. Just try and keep it business.
Oh, honestly, that is my pet peeve.
Yeah, it's something that we're working on. Obviously, we get a lot of people come through. Not everyone sticks to it, but just try and listen to what's going on. You'll soon get to grips with it. I'm sure you guys at the NHS are pretty strict. I know Lewis is pretty hands-on with the radio.
Yep.
But yeah, anything else, Sadie?
I was thinking to maybe jump in with Harry, hoping that we might get a bank or something, and do a bit of a roadblock and stuff.
Yeah, I've got to fly out. I'm way past my bedtime. Mrs. Chambers will be at home getting very angry with me if I don't get off duty soon.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, that's I think that's pretty much everything.
Right. Oh, there's something called badge numbers in the emails. You need to go in there and declare yourself new. Basically, there should be someone ahead of you who's already put in their details. If you just copy paste and edit your details in, you'll get added to the police database.
Yeah, no problem.
And then once you're taser trained, you just pop in there and you just write taser trained by and at the person that did it, and then you'll get added to the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I think you should already. I think Sadie sorted out your roles, so you should already be able to see it all.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Like you should be able to see it all. I also attacked you in the documents channel, but yeah, just have a look through all of them to understand what they're about. The badge number 1, it's easy. You just need your name. You're already going for it. Obviously, rank as PCSO. Join date is to do.
Yeah, brilliant. There's a lot of stuff that goes in there. You know, people are chatting all the time. I'm sure that you have your own NHS channels that are pretty busy. It's much the same.
Another one where you will be putting an email in daily is the clock in, where you clock in and out when you go on duty. Again, other people have done it. Just look what they use as a template and just do the same stuff. It's straightforward.
Yeah, that'll be easy enough for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all pretty easy, to be honest, once you look into it. And sometimes the announcements, so huge announcements are always in the announcements emails, but then again, we've got the chat, which is blowing up literally every day. What else do we have? We've got the joint response, but I think you already know that one.
Yeah, you should have already been able to see joint response.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen joint response on there before. I barely see it get used though.
I think it's only really used when things have gone a bit iffy, and we need to sort something out of city, really. Right, I've really got to go. I'll leave you two to it. Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you very much for your
No
help.
worries. Any questions? Just grab an officer at the station and just ask them. Try and keep it off the radio if you can. Especially around sentencing, people tend to get a bit shirty if you're asking for length of time and stuff. Just try and use the documents, the information. You've got access to all the information.
Then, yeah, exactly. If it's in the paperwork and stuff, it's not really an issue for me to look in there.
Yeah, brilliant. So you've probably seen that drug ping just appear. Little pill has appeared on your GPS. They disappear after a few seconds. So if you were to attend, you need to click it. You need to mark it and then get going. But obviously, that's not for you right now, but just in the future.
I was just gonna say, like,
just awareness.
When it comes to drug pings, we expect them to be armed, and since you're
Right,
not armed,
I'll see you guys
don't
later.
want the... Yep, bye-bye.
Oh. Also, I'm sure Sadie's already said it. Always lock your car when you get out of it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's the same. Again,
Yeah,
the same.
I'm
We're
sure
trying
you've
to
had-
drill into everyone in NHS because they kept stealing all the flipping
Yeah, I'm pretty
ambulances.
sure that's like a big no-no though, isn't it? Ambulances, whereas the police cars, as far as I know, are pretty fair game.
Oh, it's a no-go. It's against.
Yeah, I don't think
laws, but
police
they do it
cars
anyway.
are. It might have changed recently though. I'm not
they
sure.
aren't.
But anyway, make sure you lock it.
No. Can you unlock it right now?
Alright, how's it going, Riley?
Loud and clear.
I've got to take a flight, so I've put the Evo back. I have to
Yeah,
grab one of your cars now. How did it go?
Archie? Archie?
That's
Yeah, I'm not
Barnaby.
Archie.
Barnaby. It's like, oh, I was panicking, I hope it wasn't him there.
Did you body cam all of that you're in the Evo today?
We body cam some of it. I did chase. Archie did more purely because I was having eye
Yeah,
issues
sure.
and the ground was looking like gravy, so I didn't think it was too safe
Sure.
for me to
I'll check it
drive.
out in my own time and just see how you guys got on. Obviously.
Well, I've only recorded body cam mine. I've not thinking it. So if you want me to, I can clip the bots of me driving the Evo and I'll load it up and then send you.
Yeah,
the
if it's
links
not
to
going to
body
take
cam.
you a huge amount of time, that would be great, and I'll ask Archie to do the same.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I think also
I gotta go.
Mike's also uploaded another Evo.
Yeah, I
route
think
as
he
well,
has. I think it's down by the docks or something, isn't it? Or that way. I saw him drawing around there.
But
earlier.
it's a two-part one.
All right, I gotta go. Mrs. Chambers is going to be pissy with me if I don't get off to you soon.
Okay, no
See you later,
problem.
boys.
Clear them out.
Right, I'm out of it. Fuck. Your new training took so long. Live streaming. End the stream. And